Okay, hi, hello, welcome everybody. Eric is here, and we're here to play some Silent Hill. Alright, so let's do load game. Oh, wait. Uh, New game? No, load game? Wait, how do I? Oh, new game plus, this is how. Alright, we could be silly and do the pink rabbit costume. I'm thinking. You know what? Let's go back to the normal outfit. This is stupid. I don't know why I want to use the last outfit. I don't know why I want to use this outfit for the last. And I mean, it doesn't matter. You can change your outfit anytime, right? Fuck it. Let's just go regular. All right. Let's see if there's a difference in the end. In credits here. I mean, intro here. No, it's the same. Okay. So I guess this part doesn't change.
とにかく今後のことは親の方で話を進める。
お父さん、ひな子の気持ちだって。
こんな話二度とないんだぞ。ひな子にとってこれ以上の幸せがあるか。あるわけがない。
It's like a dad trying to convince himself more than anything.
どこ行く？話はまだ終わってないぞ。ひな子。
それにしても、あのひな子がね。
あいつは本当に高校娘だ。何しろおかげで借金は全て返せる。二度と金に困らずに済むぞ。
お父さん、やめてくださいよ。
Oh, wait.
聞こえますよ。
Do you think? I just realized. So the dad doesn't actually. I've always thought the dad sounded awkward. Like he wasn't actually super. Like his happiness sounds so exaggerated, right? I just realized is him saying that like the mother's like, oh, you're saying it so loud. What if Hinako hears you? What if he's doing that on purpose? Because he wants her to like run away or something. Holy shit, I didn't think about that. Because again, he never looks happy. Okay, this is the last Ebisugaoka message. So, according to another legend, once upon a time, a water dragon that resided here spewed poison so people would not approach. Then Inari-sama subdued the dragon and made the land hospitable again. This area also has a surprising number of onsen. There's research suggesting that the tale of the water dragon could be in fact referring to an incident where onsen water containing noxious gas spouted out the ground like a geyser. I feel this theory is most likely. From the findings of a recent town hall investigation, it was observed that the mountains to the north and the south of Ebisugaoka have a very brittle surface. The town hall declared that a landslide could occur at any given time, but the residents argued back, saying that in the last several hundred years, there has been no record of such a disaster. Sakako says that divine protection of Inari-sama is actually what's protecting Ebisugaoka. I also remember her telling me with a straight face that when the residents no longer believe in Inari-sama, Ebisugaoka will return once again to an uninhabited land. But what about the divine tree? I find it interesting that the divine tree isn't involved even though it was the original one. Remember, the tale got distorted because it was first the divine tree. Also, they say that there's no landslide, but we obviously see in here in the beginning of the game there's a fucking landslide right here, isn't there? Yeah, landslide. Yeah, it's literally right here. They're saying there hasn't been hundreds of years, but then we literally have one right here. Weird. Whoa, wait, is that different? That looks different, doesn't it? Wait, what the fuck is this? This is new. Oh, shit. Perspective on Hirogami. Tales of mortal being wed to gods and spirits can be found throughout every culture across human history. Certainly, from the perspective of humans, to tie oneself to a divine being is an undeniable honor. However, if one were to consider the opposite perspective, the divine being is binding themselves to a vulgar life form. What could possibly motivate them to make such a degrading choice? Countless seasons have passed since I first came to this sacred land of beauty and wonder, and yet even now I consider it whether I myself am worthy of such an honor. I cannot answer in the affirmative with any confidence. I must ask myself, what benefit is there to such beings mixing their divine blood with that of lowly mortals? To be clear, I am overjoyed to be of some use to them. However, I cannot help but wonder. Shrew Mole. Dodging does not consume stamina while in a near death state. Oh, that's new. I don't think this was here before. I think this might mean like, you know, like the male, like this is obviously a male inviting you know, someone else into their household, like a woman, right, into their household. And she's like, "Oh, what value do I have?" What the fuck? What the fuck? This sucks. Oh my god. Alright, should I just run? I'm just gonna leave. Fuck this. Wait, that was new. Holy shit. Cool. Nice. Awesome. I'm glad to see something new. I was not expecting that. Ooh, an Emma! Wait, random Emma. Wait, it's a good thing we actually explored. Otherwise, we wouldn't have found that. Nice! I'm happy. I wonder if the thing is gonna appear again. Let me see. Oh, Sako. Let's see if she appears again. I doubt it, but... Actually, no, she should appear again. There's really not that much of a difference, right? Does she? Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing every single time. That's pretty cool. Because, yeah, that's literally Sakako. Thing, and that's her thing she raises up when she does that, yeah, that attack. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's a cool way of like using her animations, like reusing them. Thank you. All right, let's go draw. Gotcha. Weasel greatly increases attack damage dealt by normal attacks, but Hinako no longer gets to stun enemies. Okay. Let's just draw again. Elephant. What the hell is showing its ass? Prevents staggering from normal attacks, but greatly increases damage taken. What? Prevents staggering from normal attacks, but greatly increases damage taken? But it's only normal attacks, right? It doesn't matter for, I assume it doesn't matter for, counters and such. I don't think counters count as normal attacks. I could be wrong. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're not going to use it either way, I think. Just because I don't think it works with the swallow and everything. I don't know, man. I don't know what's a good build. At least, I mean, builds don't really matter in this mode, let's be honest. They're kind of irrelevant. Oh, hello, doll. I don't need the sickle. Can you imagine how I feel? I'll put on polite smile for now. Yeah. Smile, happy doesn't work. Happy, sad, it's this one. I could be wrong, but I highly doubt it. Yeah. Yeah, weird. Oh, wait, that was a new message. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I guess this is the only one where you get a new message. Wait, and let me... What was that? Okay, what did the message say, though? Journal. No, I always go to journal, but it's collectibles. This is child drowning from... Oh wait, card from Rinko. I was also hoping that you two would hurry up and cut it out with that weird Space War game of yours. Alright, Rinko, how about you get a life? Sorry, I'm being mean again. At the same time, fuck you, Rinko. The seed for so long. It's this one, right? If I remember right. For sure it's this one, right? Because it feels like she's getting backstabbed. Yep. I mean, you did answer my unspoken wishes, just in the worst way possible. The fuck? Alright, what's the third? I think the third one's the hard one. No, the fourth one's hard. I know the third one. It's the one where it's like, oh, he never looks at me. Yeah, the fourth one I don't get. Hey, imagine how I feel. He never once looked at me the way he looked at you. Not once. Looking, not looking. Because you know what he did when you decided you weren't going to play anymore? He pathetically kept at it, playing that silly game all by himself. Really? So was he also in a delusion? Did he keep it up for like whenever I came back? Okay, it's the one with like a nail in her back. Wait, which one? So it's this one. You see, I hate this one. This one's so fucking hard to figure out. You're all grown up now, right? Well, this isn't just some kid's game. You think you can just call it quits whenever you want? That you can run away without facing the consequences? I can't believe the Scarecrow puzzle, which is the most annoying fucking puzzle in the game, is the only one with multiple different fucking things for each ending. That's so infuriating. That actually makes me wonder if like I did the fourth ending with a new game plus, it'll have new fucking messages. But at the same time, I'm not willing to like sit through them. I'm sorry. I'm too tired of that shit. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired, boss. Can you imagine how I feel? You hurt me and you hurt him too. Do you even know how to force a smile when I stare at the disgusting face of yours? Yeah, I think this one's the one with the one looking down, right? Today is your funeral. I don't think it will be long before he finally gives you up. The least you can do is show him that Shimizu Hinako is no more than ash now. Yeah, I think that represents like, you know, today's my funeral, as in today's the day I get married, so I'm gone, I'm dead, right? But yeah, Rinko has problems.
Oi, Hinako!
I think the way they keep introducing Rinko, I think she might actually be a bit obsessive. Like, I'm sorry, a bit upset. I mean, like the over exaggeration on like what she feels might not be too off of how she actually acts. Any new message this time? There's still another new message here. What does it say this time? Tattered paper. It's a long-standing custom within the Tsuneki family for the next heir to present his bride with this Nagitana on their wedding day. The decorations of the handles are also changed to suit the bride herself. In honor of the family's newest bride, the design of a fledgling bird with wings spread wide has been embedded in gold leaf into the handle, reflective of not only the bride's name, but the hope that she shall soar high on gilded wings. Oh, wow, wait, so it's not even that the family is bad. They try to respect the new wife as much as possible to make them feel welcome. Oh, what the hell? I wasn't expecting that. You know what? We're gonna draw the fucking Omomoris. I don't care. I don't know when I'm gonna get my next Emma. But turn physical damage received into sanity damage. Okay. I don't think it's that great, but sure. Sanity and stamina are unlimited, but Hinako will die instantly from any physical damage. That's awful. Unless if you equip the Tanuki and the Daisy together. Maybe that works? Oh, all available Omamori have been drawn. Oh, I can't draw. Oh, I got all of them. Oh, shit. Wait. Can I try that? Does Tanuki and Weasel work? I don't care who hits me, just someone hit me. Oh, I forgot about the insta counter. God damn it. Oh my god. Well, I definitely have infinite stamina right now. And no, it doesn't work. Okay, it does kill you. Okay. That's pretty trash. Never mind. I was thinking maybe that would be amazing if it actually counters the whole, if the Tanuki counters the thing, but no, it doesn't. Yeah, okay. That's okay. That makes it way worse. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it would be really good. I mean, like the problem with the Daisy is that they're enemies that you don't do counterattacks or grabs. So like there's no point in it. You'll just die regardless. Wait. This is a new radio. You travel
この道を通って学校へ通っていたのだね。私もできることなら同じ学校に登校したかったよ。
That's Tsuneki, yeah. Tsuneki. Interesting. Well, we know he did because he was in love with us. But his mother made him move, right? So I don't think it represents any of that. I don't think anyone in this game is actually that bad. Except maybe Shu. Well, you know what? I actually think possibly that surprisingly, I think Hinako's friends might actually be toxic. Because Shu clearly gave us bad drugs, right? And then Rinko is clearly willing to hurt us in order to get what she wants. So I'm going the wrong way again. And Sakugo might actually just generally be super obsessive. Again, it doesn't matter which one we pick, so let's just pick this one. No notes or anything. Oh wait, yes, there is. Oh, Rinko Sayuri, how arrogant I've been. I realize now that the hatred and envy I felt toward Tinako for having a boy who loved her far outweighed my own love for Shu. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I really am stupid, aren't I? Hinako always said that she and Shu weren't dating, and yet I wasted such a valuable opportunity. I could have asked her so much about him. What does Shu like? What does Shu care about? What does Shu think about me? I could have asked her all of this, but I didn't. Instead, I stewed in my own jealousy like an idiot. See, exactly. That's what I mean. I don't think her friends are that bad. I think a lot of it is actually in Hinako's head. But we'll see. Let's see if the thing changes now. Oh, we got no note though. Never mind. Maybe it doesn't change. Is it always the last one no matter what? Oh wait, there it is. I'm in love with you, Shu. I'm in love. I've loved you from the first moment I saw you. From the first moment our eyes met. From the first moment we first spoke. I loved you all this time. The handwriting here reflects the writer's terrifying instability. I love you. I'll do anything for you. I'm yours, body and soul. Do you want my liver? My kidneys? My still beating heart? I'll crack open my ribs and pull it out for you if that's what you want. I want to slurp down your intestines, to feel them slide across my tongue. I want to cut off the top of our heads and mash our brains together. I'll turn them into nice soup. Then I'll drink that soup. I'll feed it to your mouth to mouth. Next, we can chew up our tongues and feed them to one another. I don't have the slightest idea of what the rest says. Yeah, see, I think this is like some... I don't know. I don't think this is actually them. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Oh, great. I'm doing the other one last. Ugh, I hate that. Fox Origami. The handwriting suggests that this was written in a fit of rage. All I wanted was to be by Shu's side, but you just kept getting in the way. Why were you always right there? You were seriously like a fly buzzing around Shu nonstop. You were such a nuisance. I wanted to strangle you. So be glad that I didn't end up murdering you. Even if I killed you 100 times, that still wouldn't be enough to express how much I despised you. Looking back on it now, I think I hated myself so much for being a coward that I just used you as an excuse. I won't do that anymore. From now on, I won't blame others for why I'm miserable. I'll take happiness into my own hands. The handwriting is back to normal. Yeah. I think this is like the difference between what Rinko was previously, maybe when she was younger, and now when she's an adult, and like how she's matured. Class observation log. Comment from the teacher. Thank you for always fulfilling your duties as class president. You do a great job of looking after and supporting your classmates. I've also heard that you're taking the initiative to give advice to underclassmen as well. It's a wonderful thing that you're so dedicated to your role as class president. However, I believe it would be beneficial if you interacted with them not only as their class president, but as a classmate as well. Instead of solely teaching and supporting them, try treating them as equals. In doing so, I hope you can open up more and have your classmates get to know the real you. Yeah, okay. I think that kind of proves that Rinko was scared to show the real her. And she kind of used her whole, oh, I'm looking down on them as a facade. Because she didn't want to feel vulnerable in front of everyone. So it was her like you know, her personality. Rinko's diary. I should have never pretended to be something I wasn't. If I hadn't, then I would have been able to look Hinako in the eye. I could have told her what I really think of her, put her into place. I've let everything sit and fester, and now the wound has turned necrotic. So even though this is the day all my wildest dreams are coming true, my heart still feels heavy. The handwriting is chaotic and filled with violent energy. This is the bed I made, so I'll lie in it. But I won't ever forgive you for what you've done to Shu. How dare you hurt him? Shu may not cry or scream at you like I know he wants to, but I'll make sure you feel his pain all the same. See, like, it's like, this one is interesting because it's like, it's about putting me in my place, but she probably meant to clear the air properly. But now it's too late. Now they're adults. Now everything's, you know, they can't go back. The erratic parts are always like, you know, they're always wrong, or not wrong, but you know what I mean. They're always like extremes that I don't think actually happened, but like what maybe like what Hinako perceives, or maybe what others perceive of those characters. Rinko's diary. I'm sure the teachers have seen right through me. They know the truth that I am friendless in the truest sense of the word. I think I've been doing it unconsciously all this time, looking for someone I can say that I'm helping, but I'm really just looking down on. Hinako and Sakuko and Shu have never stopped calling me their friend. I don't think I ever earned that. See, yeah, see, she's scared of that. She's scared of being vulnerable. And it's something that I actually kind of relate to as well. What I mean by that is that, like, okay, you know what? Fine, if you're not gonna do anything. It's something I relate to as well because, I think, this is a bit personal, I guess. I don't really mind it that much, but to say it, but, I think out of my friend group, I'm not like, how should I say it? Like, I'm not like the type to like really say what's on my mind or my emotions. Like, I'm not really one to like say what I really feel. Like, I've never really like super opened up to my friends about like everything. Like if I'm going through a hard time, I don't really actually tell my friends that or anything like that. I'm just not that type of person. And you know, like, and I think in my friend group I do have a tendency to like kind of be that guy for them, where like, you know, I'm willing to listen to whatever things that they're worried about or any issues they have. Like, I'm willing to talk and listen. And I think the reason why that my friends are so willing to like listen to me, or like not listen to me, but like the reason why my friends listen or like are willing to, or like not and like confide in me, is because I'm generally pretty honest, or I guess you can say blunt as well with what I say. Like, I don't really try to sugarcoat anything. I just say it's on my mind and like how I see things, and they can take it however they want, right? Because they wouldn't come to me if they, because my friends know my personality, so they wouldn't come to me if they didn't expect me to be honest, regardless of like what they want, you know? It's like, oh, they would come to me and they would be asking, and they probably know how I think, you know? Like, they're, like, my mindset is pretty obvious, I think, to my friends. Like, I don't really, you know, they probably know exactly what I'm gonna say. So yeah, I'm pretty blunt with my things, and I think that's why they like confide in me, and like, you know, and I'm willing to listen. And like, so anyways, the point is the point that I'm trying to make is that like I have a tendency to not really do that with them, unfortunately. I think I'm the type of person that I would love to change. I don't think I ever will. I'd love to have an experience where I'm willing to like open up to someone and like truly open up, but I don't think that's ever going to happen with me. I'm just not that type of person, unfortunately. So I think I kind of relate to Rinko in that sense, where like Rinko will never really truly be able to open up to anyone. Like, as much as she loves Shu, there's going to be a thing where she's going to be like, she's never going to admit that she's jealous of Hinako. Like, no matter how many years pass, they can live, like, she could, they could live forever and she'll never admit it, she could be on a deathbed and she'll never admit it. Like, okay, I don't know why, but Hinako staring right at the screen there freaked me out for a bit. It's just a thing, like, Rinko has a personality where there's something where there's just like a certain vulnerability where she'd never, ever, ever tell anyone, because just the type of person, she can't trust anyone. Not trust, that's the wrong word for it, but she's just not willing to cross that bridge. She's not willing to basically hold out her hand for the help that she wants, I guess is what I should say. Anyways, letter from Rinko to Hinako. And also, it's interesting that in this area so far, all of them have been related to Rinko. In the other routes, or the other two playthroughs, they've been mixed, right? So, anyways, when I think about it, I guess my family was pretty well off. I always got tons of allowance. The candy store was where I could demonstrate just how much better I was than you all. Getting caught up in that feeling of superiority when I bought some sweets for a poor kid was the start of everything going wrong. The start of my hideous transformation into someone who looks down and berates others. When everyone is beneath you, there's no longer anyone to talk to as an equal. I stopped being able to confide and open up to people. In a way, I even stopped being able to argue with anyone properly. So that's why I'm grateful that you argue with me even on a day like today. Today was the first time in my life that I felt like you accept me as your friend. You can't even imagine how happy that made me. So Hinako, from the bottom of my heart, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Oh, so that fight that we have later on with Rinko. Huh. I didn't think it would mean like something like that where they clear the air like that. That's interesting. I didn't consider that. Look, jump scare. Oh, terrifying. Oh, Kya. Oh. Where's the other one? I killed him so fast. I still think this guy's attack pattern is crazy. It's just so fucking long. Unnecessarily long, too. Alright, what's this note? Because now these are the crazy notes, right? Ah, there it is. I've always looked down on Hinako and Sakako. That's why I've never been able to expose my weakness to them. How am I supposed to share the depths of my heart with mere insects? Maybe if I had treated them as equals, I could have actually told Hinako the truth about my feelings, or his feelings. Maybe if we could have actually fought, really, truly fought, then I wouldn't have to feel the way I do now. Tomorrow's Hinako's oh so special day. But you know what? Maybe I'll give in. Maybe I'll tell her how much I actually hate her. The handwriting here turns into a disturbing scrawl. You lied to me. You betrayed Shu. I will destroy you. I'm going to beat you bloody and then tear you limb from limb. Why won't you just do everyone a favor and just... I can't make out what the rest says. Yeah, see, I don't think... See, this one's interesting too. It's like, I think when she says she hates her, she means like she hates her as in like she was always envious and jealous of her. Not like she actually truly hates Hinako. Because, remember, Hinako and Rinko fight at this wedding, right? Obviously they do. I think it's obvious, right? But that doesn't mean Rinko and Hinako didn't fight when they were younger. It's just that back then Rinko couldn't appreciate it. But obviously since they've left and I think what happens is that Hinako probably leaves the town for a couple of years or so, I think, probably. Maybe not a year, but maybe like a good like maybe 6 months or something like that. A while where like, you know, things have changed, relationships have changed, stuff have happened, life has moved on, right? And like this is like now they're like more of an adult, and maybe it has been a couple of years. I don't know. It would be weird for it to be a couple of years, but maybe it makes the most sense from my point of view. I guess I kind of relate to Rinko a little bit, but not as extreme as she actually is, because she's a bit of a psycho. I mean, I think she's obsessed. Like I've never been obsessed like that over something. Like I've never hated someone like how Rinko hates, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's a bit too much for me. But I kind of understand like how her personality is, because like relate a little bit to it, but just not her mindset in a, you know, you get what I mean? Sakuko's dream. I had a strange dream last night. In it, a god appeared before me and commanded me to restore Senuki Shrine to its former glory. I had a strange dream today. In it, someone told me that I mustn't restore Senuki Shrine. They must be revelations from opposing gods. But I already know my answer, because my dream is to restore Senuki Shrine too. The god who spoke to me yesterday said that there's an evil deity who has robbed them of their shrine. The god who spoke to me today said that the shrine had been used to worship an evil being, causing it to fall out of use. If I'm going to be forced to make a choice, then I will put my trust in the god who visited me yesterday. However, when I told the god from today that, they said this. The handwriting here looks like nothing like Sakuko's. Foolish maiden, you wish to serve a malevolent god. I shall crush the empty head of yours. It's nothing like Sakuko's. What the fuck? Oh. Generally speaking, Inari-sama refers to the goddess of agriculture, Ukano Mitama. The fox was the goddess's messenger, but over time the worship became intertwined. Nowadays, if anyone mentions Inari-sama, they'll think of the fox as well. Sakuko says that this is just the fox taking the goddess of her agriculture position for itself. She also says that goddess and the fox are having a supernatural fight on top of the Inari statues. That wild imagination of her never fails to make me laugh. Interesting. Okay, well that one's done. I think it's crazy that they involved another god, because we already have the divine tree and everything, and you're adding another god on top of it? That's insane. The only thing we're missing is the Space Wars now. Okay, so we're actually done with everything. Yeah, I don't love you. I'm sorry, Shu. I feel bad for him, because it's basically young love. You know, he loved her. He kind of like basically liked her because she was different from the other girls. And then as they hung out, he eventually fell in love with her, but she doesn't feel the same way. It's really, it's a sad, heartbreaking love story. You know, in any other story, he would be the main character and he would get her at the end. But in real life, that's not how it works. Like, in real life, sometimes you don't get the happy ending. I think that's what's kind of cool about this game. Like, we don't really talk about it, but like the characters are very flawed. Everyone in this game is very flawed. Rinko isn't perfect, Sakuko isn't perfect. Obviously, Shu's not perfect. I still think the biggest issue with Shu is that I think he did try to drug Hinako because of the pills, right? You can't ignore that even now. And obviously Hinako is definitely not perfect. She's having this whole conflict inside of her, right? She's basically willing to, like, this version of her, the one who wants to get married to a woman, she's willing to actually give up and sacrifice everything. She's willing to give up on who she was into who she will be, while the previous one's willing to give up on who she could be in order to stay as who she was. They're both extremes. If you think about this, right now she'd be absolutely traumatized.
もっと早くこんな姿をお見せして申し訳ありません。
謝らなくていい。むしろその痛みを強いた私の方が謝らねばならない。
I mean, in a weird way, this is kind of romantic for them. Like, Tsuneki falling in love with her because she saved him. And then, you know, they're corresponding with each other. And, like, they basically, after he moved, right? Because they played together. But after they moved, you know, they kept on corresponding. And they fell in love, even though they never met each other in person. It just through the messages they were in love. And when they met each other, they also still fell in love. Like, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? Like, the fact that, like, they fell in love while just sending messages, and when they finally met up in person, they also fell in love with each other. They still felt the same way about each other. That in itself is a great love story. Am I being sentimental at fucking 4 a.m. in the morning? What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, it's 4 a.m. It's 4:24. I'm going to sleep after this. Sorry, guys. My model's not working. Why the fuck isn't it working? That's why. I figured it out, guys. Anyways. Yeah, as the title says, on my stream, or if you're watching the YouTube video, that doesn't matter. I'm trying to run through the endings. We're at the area where we have to get to the school, so we're gonna get jump scared soon enough or something. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, day, whatever it is. It is 1 p.m. right now. I had a good rest. I mean, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up at 11 a.m. I slept yesterday at 4 because that's when I ended the stream, right? And that's a good, like, 7 hours of sleep, basically. Oh, jump scare here. I remember this. Well, how would I forget? Because this is one of the scariest ones that got me before. It's crazy how, like, I don't even look at it, and I still dodge it perfectly, just like with the second time I did it. Insane skills. Also, I have the easier dodge now, so there's that too. Anyways, what was I saying? I forgot. But yeah, like, I'm okay. I had fun. I had an okay breakfast. I have some tea. I have some water. I'm gonna sneeze. Wait 1 sec. Excuse me. But yeah, we're trying to get ending 2 and then the 4th ending, which is, I think, the best ending in the game. Like, I don't know if this game actually has anything supernatural. I don't think it does. I think that's all in my head. Or if it is supernatural, it might be like combining the supernatural with, like, psychology, which is something that Silent Hill does, to be fair. But I feel like they do it a bit differently, you know what I mean? So... Oh wait, what? This is a note. Choose childhood diary. I made a promise to myself. I am never ever going to treat Hinako like a girl. My older cousin, who's a girl, told me that some girls don't want to be treated like they're girls, and Hinako is my partner, not a girl. So if anyone tries to treat her like a girl, I'll kick their butts. It looks like Shu was trying his best to write neatly. Aww. You fucked up. That was when you were a kid. As an adult, you realize you love her. And you want to be more than just partner. Well, you want to be partners, get it? Like, together? No, anyways, yeah. So, I mean, that's just how it is. When I was a kid, I never thought that way, though. I was like, oh yeah, sure, I guess I want to fall in love, eventually. I never thought girls were icky or anything like that. To be fair, though, I didn't really grow up with many female friends. I think I grew up with... I had a female friend in middle school / high school, pretty much, and that was about it. I think. I have another female friend. I don't remember. No, I think that was about it. And we separated because we just grew apart. I think she went to a different college and stuff like that. Like, we couldn't, like... Yeah. And, like, she didn't play games or anything, so it was just kind of... Like, we didn't have that much in common, so yeah. In terms of, like... hobbies besides like food, I guess. Plus, I don't know if you guys have realized, I'm not a very social type of person. Yeah, I know I'm a fucking streamer and I say I'm not social. What a fucking lie. But yeah.
今までありがとう
I mean, streamers aren't social, they're narcissistic. There's a difference. I feel like that's worse actually. But anyways, where was I going with that?
私も相棒に頼らずに
You know, that's a very weird thing to say.
だけで頑張るよ
Because in the previous route, technically, you only get the third ending because Shu helped you out. So in the end, she needed Shu. That's right there. Agrano Hote is sitting cross-legged. Yeah. I think that's Agrano Hote-sama. I hope so. I don't remember where I get the purified what the heck? Purified water from. Baseball bat, we don't care. I kind of want to go over there, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. It wouldn't make any sense. Let's just save after this one. Off chance we fucked up and we need to do the second save. But yeah, there should be something here that lets us like put away the Bruche, essentially. But also I need to figure out... Oh, what's this? I'm gonna go try out. The other versions of myself I have talked to for many nights now. Through these fervent discussions, I've come to the conclusion that Hinako needs to speak to her inner self just as I have. It's clear she's not currently in her right mind. Why else would she even consider accepting that farce of a marriage that has been pushed upon her otherwise? Oh, it's Shu. There's no point in trying to force Hinako's opinion to change. She must make this realization for herself for it to stick. If she could just talk to her other self within her dreams, I'm positive she could be led back to rationality. And then she would realize just who truly has her best interest in mind. Yeah, it's Shu. Okay, I see. Yeah, Shu's a bit of a freak. Never mind. I don't think I like Shu. I think I tried, but I think he's just a bit... He's a bit fucked up. You know, just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit fucked up. Purify. Oh, you have to hold it. Oh, cutscene. Yay, new cutscene. So why does this...
力を貸してくれて本当にありがとう
So why does this, like, bloody water purify the sword anyways? We know why? Well, like, yeah, I guess we're not being, I assume by purifying it, we're no longer, out of control. Because, like, you know, when we...
もう平気
Yeah, because when we're
今の
using...
私なら自分の力で意志を示せるから
Okay, yeah. The sword explains it. I mean, this cutscene explains it. Yeah, basically we were, like... We weren't using the sword. The sword was wielding us, you know? I guess now the sword is just normal, right? Journal updated. Alright. So, once the sacred sword has been purified, it will no longer provide you with any protection. Likewise, it will no longer repair itself when sheathed. Instead, you will need to rely on toolkits to restore its durability. Ah, so now it works like any other weapon. It's no longer special. It's just a sword. Oh, and look how the way she used it. It's no longer like she used it just like the bat. That's actually so lame. Why? Why would you change the cool animation to like this? Alright, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, so like now it's just a regular weapon, right? She no longer needs it for its protection. She can stand on her own, which is pretty cool. Okay, wait, real quick. Where do I get the... Oh, it's actually over here. Oh, okay. It's... Oh, okay, I see. It's like somewhere right over here, apparently. Okay, so we're actually pretty far from it. Okay, that's good. I was kind of worried about that. Okay, this part. Yes! I think it's the Otani fisheries, right? Where did I hear the word Otani from? Is it from this game? I forget. I actually do think this is my... This is actually my favorite section of the game, by the way. This is like my favorite part of the game. It's so cool. Because it has like the best way of doing the everything, I think. It's so Silent Hill-y, I guess, in my opinion. Silent Hill-y? It's such a Silent Hill type of thing.
もしもし。
清水さんのお宅でお間違いないでしょうか。岡本水産でございます。
Okamoto, not
ご心
Otani.
に預かり誠にありがとうございます。
My favorite fucking voice actor in the game. I love this. I love that. I don't know why I love that so much. It's so good. It just like, I guess it's because like you don't expect it, and they just have that. And it's like they don't even have a they don't have a phone call later or anything to like screw it up, you know? It's just like, yep, that's just what it is. Oh, Crush Note, apologize. If you don't, I will never ever forgive you. Oh, interesting. I think again, this is probably the mother, right? Oh, look, everyone's gone now. They're crossed out. The only ones that are here are my mom, me, and my dad. Everyone else is gone. Interesting. Yeah, I love how we just skip these puzzles pretty much. That's pretty cool. Fucking box. Alright, wait, so that means these should be forward. This should be opposite. They're already opposite. Good. Fuck you guys. I don't need my friends. I wonder if it's gonna be different if you did the other thing. Wait, what? Sword and Fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. After a long vicious fight, the sword was defeated and Fox reigned supreme. Taking the Blackbird's right hand, the Fox showed her the scales in his other hand. Now you must choose, Blackbird. Have you made the decision? Upon the scale was the Fox, and on the other, nothing. Okay, cool. That seems pretty easy. So I think it's gonna be scale on the bottom, maybe? Question mark. Alright, cool. Let's go. But yeah, this is actually my favorite part of the game. I think this is a really well done, you know, like how PT made hallway segments very popular? I think this is a very good way of like
私のうちどうなってるの？
creating the hallway sections. Because like now you know there's something different about the hallways immediately, and you know there's an objective. Unlike in PT, it was similar, but it was like the first iteration of the way they did it, right? So like the fact that a lot of games copy the PT segment, then it just became to it just got to a point where everyone was just annoyed by it, right? So I think that was the problem. Because like, it's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, you know, I don't know if I'm progressing or not, and it's like very frustrating. But in the modern version, I think this is a very good modern version. Is there another guy in here? Am I crazy? I thought there was another enemy in here. Idiots. Get killed. Oh yeah.
私の部屋。
見送りなんていいぜ。じゃあまた明日な、相棒。
あ、相棒。
お前はお前らしいままが一番だ。周りに流されるなんて相棒らしくないぜ。
そうだな。私もそうだと思ってた。
ひなこ、すごい音が聞こえたけど。
気のせいじゃない？全然知らない。
あ、その服どうだった？可愛かったでしょ。
言ったでしょ。私にそんな可愛いの似合うわけないって。だからさ、もうそういう服をもらってくるのやめてよね。恥ずかしいんだからさ。
そうかい？じゃあよそにあげようかね。
うん。それがいいよ。
ひなこにとってもよく似合ってると思ったんだけど。
See, like she.
シュウは悪くない。私が望んだことなんだから。
I don't know about that. I think he definitely influenced her. Remember, though the drugs. I think she really. Yeah, she's defending Shu, but yeah, realistically, I think Shu was part of the problem. Anyways, but yeah, like he's definitely a problem. And like, I think in that scene you can see how her mother, like she's like, oh, I thought it looked so good on you, you know, because she just loves her daughter. And I think Hinako does care for, she's growing up and she does want to wear these type of clothing. I think she does want to look pretty, but you know, she's not willing to admit it. She's too scared of change, essentially, which is understandable. I think everyone's scared of change. Change is terrifying, you know? There's a reason why everyone's so scared of it all the time. You're gonna grab me! No! The horror. Yeah. Oh, that worked. Oh, a kitchen knife. That's actually pretty nice. I have to come back here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Fletchling key.
お前本当に隠し事はしてないんだろうな。
全然知らない。本当に覚えてもなかった。
お父さん、いいじゃありませんか。何の文句があるんです？ひなこ、あんたはどう思ったの？
Oh,
わ
is
かん
this
ないよ。
about the marriage?
全然わかんない。
そうよね。無理もないよ。心を落ち着けてじーっと考えてごらん。心の中のもう一人の自分にじっくりと相談するの。
私嫌だよ。
え？
嫌だ。やだやだ。絶対嫌だ。
どうしたの、ひなこ？
だって私お母さんのこと嫌いなんだもん。私お母さんのこと嫌い。お母さんみたいになりたくない。
Oh, damn. But it is interesting. Like, okay, so I think what happened is they got the marriage letter. Like so I think what I'm calling it Tsuneki again. I'm sorry. I forgot his other name. I forgot his actual name. I think what, like, they were, like, obviously they were corresponding, right? I think the history is they've been corresponding ever since he moved. They both fell in love with each other, and he's like, okay, I can take over the family. I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna send her the marriage letter. And like, he knows they're in debt. He wants to take care of her parents because he still loves her, right? He loves her, and he wants to take care of the people that she loves. So he probably does the marriage offer, and the way her father reacts is very interesting. He, again, maybe that's just because I'm a guy, but the way he reacts, like, hey, you're not hiding anything. Like, did you set this up beforehand? You know, it's like, are you selling yourself to clear the debt? You know, something like that, right? And she's like, no, I don't know anything about this. Maybe for her, it's like a shocker. It's like, oh man, I didn't expect to, you know, for this to move this quickly, you know? Maybe she's in love, but she wasn't unsure if she wanted to, like, you know, go further, right? Or she wasn't sure if she's ready. And obviously, with this marriage, like, being full swing, or this marriage offer being full swing, it kind of takes away her freedom, you know, like, because like I never really thought about it like this, but like when a guy proposes or when a girl proposes to someone, you kind of have to give an answer on the spot, right? I think that's how a lot of people imagine it to be. It's like, oh, you know, especially if you do it in a public setting, it's like you have to think of it on the spot. You have to make a decision on the spot. And that's a lot of pressure. You don't have the freedom to think about and choose if you really want to do it or not. I think in a lot of real life relationships, like in real life, I think people, like, you know, they propose and it's like, you know, have some time to think about it. I mean, I think this person who's proposing and like if their partner's like, I have to think about it, they're kind of scared or disappointed. But it's a serious decision to make. Well, I mean, in this day and age, I don't think it's nearly as serious, but you know, because you can get divorced really easy. I think there's a bit of negative context around divorcees or divorces, but it's not as big as it used to be. It's not really that much of a deal anymore, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think it's okay. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So, like, you know, I think the idea is, like, you want to give your spouse or your significant other, right, time to think and determine on what they really want, if they really want to go for it, if they're ready to get married. But obviously back then, they don't really have that much freedom to choose. You know, they can just be like, oh yeah, sure, give me like a week. It's kind of like a, you have to do it now type of thing. I'm just gonna leave, actually. I didn't realize I could just leave. I'm so stupid, I could just fucking leave. Fuck it. You're not worth my time. But yeah, so I think like now she doesn't have like she's pressured to like make a decision really quickly. And like the thing is, her mother is so, I think in from what I see, her mother is so caring. I don't know if caring is the right word, but like her father I think is actually caring as well, but her mother is like very supportive on like whatever she chooses. Like when Hinako says like, oh, I hate you, mother. She's like, what? Like she's saying it in a way, like the way she says it's kind of like, yeah, like, yeah, of course you do. Uh-huh. My sweet little child. You know, she's like, it's just an outburst. And then like, obviously Hinako, you know, explains like she doesn't want to be a mother. She doesn't want to be married, a wife, you know. She wants to, you know, she wants to stay with what she currently has. She probably does like being loved. She probably does love Tsuneki, but she doesn't want to get married as of yet. You know, that's what I'm thinking. I think that's how it's going. I do like how this game kind of pieces the things together. Like you can get the story together. The only thing I don't like about this game is how segmented, like how long it takes to get to each part. Because like at this point in the game, there's like only 3 sections I want to say that are actually like different, that give like significant story beats, which is this part, the probably the next part where you know, the Hinako's gonna talk to each other. Like those parts are like significantly different, right? But in general they're really similar. Like the playthrough is really similar like 99% of the time, which kind of sucks, I think. So this should be automatically correct, right? Because we have the thing. Yep. Okay, cool. Flop. Give me that. Wee. Okay. But yeah, overall, I like the way the storytelling in this game is great. It's just a bit too long to get to the parts that are different, that like add more to the story. You know what I mean? I think that's the biggest issue. It's good, but it kind of drags a little bit, and that's the fault of it. I think being maybe a game. I don't know how else to say it, but okay. So basically, we have to do so we know that the sword loses. So the sword is gone. Oh, it should be a bird. Oh, the blackbird. Okay, let me just see. Taking the blackbird's right hand, the fox shows her the scales in his other hand. So it should be maybe like this. No. Because this would be the right hand, right? No, it's the other way around. That's stupid. Because like the bird's, this would be the bird's left hand, right? That makes no sense to me. Whatever, it's fine. I think that was the first time I was able to do that puzzle, like, and understand what the fuck was going on. The other 2 times I did it, I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's locked. Wait, what? That's new. Huh. Pine Tree Syndrome.
シュウ君から電話だよ。
今いないって言って。
いるって言っちゃったよ。
じゃあ買い物に行ってるとか言っといてよ。
はいはい、わかったよ。
Okay. I assume this is gonna be different, right? Where did she hide it? Behind the poster? I don't get it. Anyways, let's go. Alright, I'm assuming this is gonna be different, so I'm looking forward to it. Whoa, that lag.
私が見えてるよね。
Yeah.
とうとう私の声まで聞こえるようになったんだ。そんなとこに立ってないで入ったら、ちょうど話がしたかったところだから。あなたは誰なの？お願い。死んで？え？って言ったら、あなたは死んでくれる？どうして私に死んでほしいの？ 清水ひな子から生まれ変わることができるかもしれない。私以外のものになりたいってこと？どうして私として生きていたくないの？幸せなこと、辛いこと、大切なこと、嫌なこと、全部たくさん考えて
It'd be easier to erase it all.
絶望したから。
What? At least it's fair? Really?
うん、もっと前向きな言い方をしよう。ひなのままいつまでも暮らせるわけがない。
True.
巣の中でひなのまま親鳥に食べさせてもらって、大好きなお友達といつまでも遊べる日々が永遠に続くわけがない。
Yeah. You have to grow up no matter what.
寒い冬が訪れれば親鳥たちは巣を捨てて旅立つ。大好きなお友達だって飛び方を覚えた順に旅立っていく。後には誰も残らない。周りの巣はみんな空っぽに。親鳥たちも友達もみんな旅立っていってしまった。
It's a
残った
very
のは自分だけ。やめて。今ある幸せと必ず訪れる孤独な冬をすべて足し算引き算して私なりに考えたの。やめて。嫌なの、怖いの、恐ろしいの。わかるよ。やだよね、怖いよね。でも一番怖いのはこのまま冬が。そんなの分かってる。分からない、分かりたくない、考えたくない。
Yeah. It's scary.
それでいいの。
Just ignoring it? Yeah, you can't do that. That's not how the life
耳を
works.
塞いでわめいていることが選択でいいの？それがあんたの選択なら私はあんたに死んでもらう容赦しないからね。嫌ならあんたが生きたいっていう覚悟を見せてよ。決意を見せて。逃げるのではなく耳を塞ぐのではなく、しっかり私を殺してあんたが生き残って、あんたこそ私を殺して私より幸せになれるっていう絶対に約束ができるの。怖いんでしょ本当は。怖いよ。私だってすごく怖い。でも今優しい人だっていつか変わるかもしれない。お父さんでさえ昔は笑ってたって言うんだよ。でも恐怖に怯えることは選択じゃない。目を開けろ。考えるのをやめるな。自分の幸せを誰かに決めさせるんじゃない。
Oh man, I love this. I love these scenes.
清水ひな子、お前はひなだが翼はある。
These are like the best scenes in this game.
私が勇気を与えるから。だからお前が翼をくれ。
Oh, her face is gonna come off as usual. Yeah. It's so good, actually. I absolutely fucking love all the scenes she has with herself. The thing is, I think it relates very well to like what other people experience, right? I think everyone experienced the fear of like growing up and accepting responsibility, taking responsibility, change in general, like big changes. And it's not like, oh, where do I go shopping or where do I go eat? Like no one cares about that. That's not a big thing for most people. Desk drawer key, the key to my desk drawer. I vaguely remember putting something very important inside. Like I think it's such a good, powerful scene that like all the scenes that you have with her and like all the routes, makes so much sense. Like you can see both sides for all of the things. And like it's funny that the one that the Hinako in love, which is the other Hinako, even she admits she's scared. She's still the same person. She's scared, but she knows she has to move on. This one doesn't want to move on. They want everything to stay the same, but even they know that deep down inside, nothing stays the same forever. You know, I think Shu is also a problem in that where like there was that message with Rinko where like Rinko was like, Shu, you can't keep doing this. Or like she tells us that Shu keeps pretending and playing around as if it's still the good old days, you know? Bundle of letters from the drawer. When I look upon the moon, I cannot help but be reminded of your graceful form. Oh, how blessed I would be if we were gazing at the same moon right now. Awaiting your answer is nothing short of pure bliss. Kotoyuki, yeah, that's his name. Yeah. Like, she's clearly in love with him, but she doesn't want to give up what she has currently. Again, I think that's completely understandable, you know? I think, it's just a part of process of growing up and, well, I guess, just being your own person. There's always going to be change, you know? And I think the dialogue where she had about, how her father used to be happy and laughing, but then ever since the debt and the failure, he changed, right? Like even stuff like that, small things like that. It's like, yeah, you know, that probably affected her a lot. Seeing her happy and smiling dad changes to this man who's like bitter and depressed. She's resentful of that, you know? She's resentful for a lot of things that happen in life that caused that. Like for this part, I would love it if we could just skip it. You know what I mean? I don't know how, but it would be really nice if we could just skip it instead of having to do this over and over again. Blackbird is in the cage at last. The satisfied fox spreads his fan. The white bird remains in a daze. All had been swept away as she slept. The satisfied fox spreads his fan. The blackbird is in the cage at last. The white bird remains in a daze. All have been swept away as she slept. Swept away. Swept away. In a daze. I mean, I would assume... I think the only wrong one would be the white one. You think it's that one? No. I'm gonna YOLO this and just like choose the most random shit. Maybe it's this one. Because it's all the way in the back? Nope. Nope. Okay, now I'm starting to think it's not correct at all. Oh, it is that one. I see. I don't know why it's that one for the white one. It makes no sense to me. There's no reason why it should be over there, in my opinion. How does that represent that it's swept away? You know? I don't get it. But somehow it does. It's just weird. Doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm glad I got the other two correct, because the other two was kind of obvious, I think. I wonder what's going to be the main antagonist for this ending. Because the previous one was the fox. The first one was us, essentially, this Shrine Maiden version. So what would be the I guess maybe this enemy would be the doll, but I don't know what the doll would become as an enemy. Don't believe the foxes? Well, too late now. I'm already locked the fuck in. There's really no choices anymore. So what's this? You are being manipulated to come back to your senses. I don't know about that. I mean, you were kind of an asshole before. Yay. Oh, wait, you're right. We forgot about this. Oh, this is the longest one. There's no coming back. Yeah, I know. Help Shimizu Hinako, please. Sorry, I think she's dead in this route. Shimizu Hinako is going to die. Which is weird because we're playing as Shimizu Hinako, which... this is the first time I think we're going to be playing as her, choosing to be, choose to get married. Which is going to be different from all the others, right? I'm looking forward to it. We've got so many items. I don't think we're going to lose this at all. I mean, even in the previous fight, the boss fight, it was really easy. I just don't know what enemy it's gonna be.
私はどこへ誘われてるの？
I mean, I'm guessing it's gonna be the doll, but I don't know what the doll would become. Like, what could it possibly become? I mean, I guess it could also change and like make it so we're fighting this Hinako and we're actually the wedding Hinako. That'd be interesting. I don't know how that would work, but like this one transforms into like a monster. I don't know what kind of monster. Maybe a giant doll. I don't know. Okay, that's all she says. Interesting. 27 hours? I did it less than, I think I finished this one in less than 5 hours now, I think, maybe. So this part's gonna clearly have a change, right? I'm looking forward to it. What's gonna happen? Okay, so she's going through here again. Yeah. I don't know why I'm so excited. Actually, I'm not even excited. I'm tired. You can hear the deadpanness in my voice, right? I think you can. Deadpanness? Deadpan voice. I don't even know if deadpanness is even a word. You know what I want? I want some cheese. I was thinking about buying some cheese the other day. I know this is completely off topic. I'm sorry, guys. There's just nothing to comment about. And oh wait, I was thinking about buying some cheese the other day, and has cheese prices risen recently? Because like the cheeses I was looking at, they were quite expensive, and it was such a small portion. I remember them being always expensive, but like not that expensive. I mean, inflation, I guess, whatever, blah blah blah. Still. All right, so what happens here? Because we know that we're choosing to get married at this point.
まだ生き残っていようとは。
私は認めない。こんなの認めない。
心を静めて消え去りなさい。
Why is her volume so low?
あなたの存在はもはやひな子を苦しめるだけ。
ひな子、私、清水ひな子は私。
いいえ、清水ひな子はもう存在しません。帰りなさい。
I was like, why is the volume
こ
so
こはあ
low?
なたがいて良い場所ではありません。
Oh?
このような日に、一体どこからこのようなつきものが。ひな子、今払ってあげるから少し待ちなさい。
The doll. That's freaky as shit,
お
though.
前は一体。
Yeah, what is the doll? This is the first time she didn't get frozen, by the way. Oh, wait, and she disappears. What the hell? And all of a sudden, there's nothing to stop her. Wait, what is the doll to be able to do? Well, okay, I do think Junko and the doll are figments of her imagination, right? But why? What is the doll? Is it actually another, like... The doll is the only thing I actually think is an actual spiritual entity in this game. Like an actual maybe god or something. Is she not destroying it? No, she is. Like even in the previous ending, you know,
清水ひな子を取り戻す。
Tsuneki was like, he almost saw the doll. It's like, what is that? I don't know why the volume's so weird in this this cutscene right now. Usually it's pretty good. Like really low. What's going on? Okay.
私の全てを奪った。それは違うよ。サクコもリンコもシュウも奪い、お父さんもお母さんも。会えないわけじゃない。子供の頃のようにいつでも会えるわけじゃないだけ。黙れ化け物め、私を返せ。奪った全てを返せ。ごめんね私。でもあんたの気持ちは全て私が受け止めてあげるから。
Okay. Oh, she lost. What the hell? What the hell?
ひなこ、この薬を飲みなさい。
What is that? Maybe Hinako really does have some kind of illness. I think the medicine might be real.
Kimi はあのようなものに疲れてけなげに耐えていたのか。俺、よくもひなこに。
Is it actually the doll? Wait, what the fuck was that? Wait, what? Wait, no, there's no way that's the ending. There's no fucking way. That... Oh, what the hell? A bat? It's Shu! Shu's possessed now.
Okay! どうしてそいつをかばう？お前を誰より守ると誓う俺よりどうして信じられるんだ？
シュウと一緒に昔のままの姿でずっといたかった。でも私もシュウもいつまでも同じではいられないんだ。
それは分かってる。でもどうしてそいつなんだ？どうしてだ？
シュウはいつまでも今のままでいようと言ってくれる。だけど琴雪さんは私と共に未来へ歩もうと言ってくれる。どちらも不安だった。どちらにも希望を感じた。もし本当にこの身を二つに引き裂くことができたなら、私は今だってその半分をお前の相棒として残していきたい気持ちでいるんだ。
I actually really like this ending so far. This is actually really good. I love this.
お
わねば。男としてこのままにはできない。
Kotoyoki's a bro.
いえ、私に話させてください。
Yeah, okay. So when I originally like for the first playthrough, I was like, I do not want to get married. Fuck getting married.
シュウ、
The second playthrough with the second ending,
俺はダメな男だ。笑って祝福するつもりでいたんだ。でもできなかった。それどころか俺は
oh, is he gonna admit it?
お前に薬と偽って
それは
内なる自分と対話できる薬だが体質によっては非常に危険な薬だ。
どうしてそんなものを私に。
結婚を断って欲しかった。一番思ってるのは誰か気づいて欲しかった。俺は何言ってんだ。相棒の大切な日を祝福できなくて何が相棒ってんだくそ。
Oh.
頼む。幻滅してくれ。
You know, what if is the
幻滅などするもんか。
I'm just gonna punch you.
今度は私に相棒に幻滅させようとするのか。いい加減にしろ。
I would punch him though.
よくも今日を私たちをめちゃくちゃにしてくれたな。
Yeah, I really like this ending so far. But Shu being the fight, what the fuck is going on here? Whoa, this looks awesome. What the fuck is this? Whoa, whoa, what the hell? This ending is really cool so far though, I will say that.
俺なんかほっといて逃げろ。
戦うぞ相棒。そのおかしな宇宙人野郎を私たちでぶっ飛ばそう。
Wait, is the arm on the wrong side? Am I crazy? The arm's on the wrong side, right? Isn't it on the left side? What a crazy fucking design. What the shit? Oh no, it is on the right side. Tsukumogami? What? What is he doing here? Oh, I'm just oh, I don't even need my fucking weapons. All those cool kits are useless right now. Thanks, game. Cause I'm just using the arm.
シュウ、起きて。シュウ、しっかり。覚えてるか。
Oh,
小
I
一の
got
頃、
hit.
当時の時だ。
Oh, I got hit.
先生に見つかってまとめて怒られたな。
Yeah, but I'm really liking this ending. I like it more than the previous ending.
レーザーガン覚えてるか。引き金を引くと音と光 気が出るやつだ。
Oh, I got hit.
覚えてる。乗りの時に露店で買ったやつだ。
私が借りてたのに壊しちゃった。でもお前は責めないでくれたな。本当にありがとう。
あの時の面白くなさそうな顔を見たら誰が責められるかってんだ。
I do think we're killing him too quickly, though. I will say that. But yeah, I like this ending a lot more. I'll explain it a bit, but I really do like this ending so far. Also, this boss fight's pretty cool. Oh, what the fuck's going on here? Oh. Perfect dodge. Get fucked, idiot. Okay, I got fucked. Alright. How did you miss? Oh, never mind. Maybe I should get away. Oh, okay, dude. You go do that. Oh, that's bullshit. Nice arrows, dude. Wait, so chocolate doesn't give you, Oh, that's bullshit. You're fucked, idiot. That's cool. I fucked up. It's fine. Oh, were you?
女扱いされるのが嫌いだってことか。ずっと胸に刻んでた。なのに俺はお前が嫌う見方をしているのに気がついた。
私は女はこうあるべきっていう決めつけが嫌いだっただけで。
I'm trying to hear all the dialogue
だからっ
first.
て女に生まれたことまでも憎んだことはなかった。
俺は勘違いしてる。お前を追い詰めていたのか。お前の気持ちは目を見りゃわかる。でも俺にはなぜ傷ついていたのかわからなかった。
違う。シュウは気づかせてくれたんだ。私はお前のおかげでやっと生まれ変わることができた。だから清水ひな子はいつまでもお前と共にある。
Cool. Are you dead now? I'm just making sure I don't miss all the dialogue, that's all. I don't know if I should hit him in this. Wait, should I be using the fox mode? I just realized. No, right? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I should be using the fox mode. Oh, that's cool, dude. Oh, I got hit. Oh, well. Oh, I'm getting my ass beat. Full health. This is so cool, man. I really like this ending so far. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I like it. I like how they're just letting it all out, pretty much. Okay, I think I need to transform or something. Or something, I don't know. Oh, we won. Okay, never mind. That was it. We just have to keep hitting. Never mind. I don't know, man.
Thank you, Aigo. そのことまで俺は完成したぜ。
シュウ、ありがとう。
I also wonder if the like what's happening to her is like the pills are toxic, right? So like the Agura no Hote-sama is basically like medicine that's like clearing the toxins out of her. But like she has to go, but like it's like basically she was on drugs, right? So like she's getting what do you call when you're on drugs and you're starting to get clean and like it hits you again? I forgot the word of it. Like when you're addicted to something, right? I think that's what's happening to her. I think that's what all this stuff is.
Kotoyuki-san, 俺の相棒あんたにしばらく預けるぜ。
しばらくのつもりはないのだが。
俺のひな子を不幸にしたら
I'll punch
100
you.
発殴ってやるからな。
Okay.
ひな子は私のものだ。もはや君のものではない。
Bro.
いいや俺の相棒なんだから俺のだ。貸してるだけだ。
人を物扱いするな。
Yeah, Hinako's like,
私と
what the
君
fuck,
は
guys?
世界で最も彼女のことを理解し大切にしようと思っている二人だ。良い友人になると思うのだが。
He's like, God fucking damn it. But yeah, I like how Hinako's like, I bet you in her brain she's like thinking fucking boys. But at the same time, she's one of the boys, so she's like, God damn it, you guys. But yeah, I don't forgive Shu. He was still being an asshole. Whoa, that's cool. He was still an asshole no matter what he did. It doesn't forgive him, but whatever. I mean, yeah, that's about it. But yeah, that's cool. I like that. I like this ending a lot more. This is a great ending. Oh, are we gonna see his face? Oh, he looks Asian. I mean, we already knew that. Hey, he looks fine. He looks cool. Why does he wear the mask all the time? Fucking weirdo. I know. I think the whole mask thing is actually in Hinako's head. It's not actually something that's happening. Yeah, I like this ending a lot. Way better than the previous ending. Because the previous ending, my issue with the previous ending is that she's still running away from her problems. I thought I was gonna like it more because based on the first route we played, right? On the very first route, it seems like the marriage is something that she doesn't want. It's set on her without her opinion or anything. And like even when you go into the New Game Plus, you still have the same themes of like, you know, it kind of being forced on her. And but like at the ending of like the other ending, the third ending essentially, it's like, I guess it would be second ending for us, our playthrough, but you get what I mean, the non-marriage ending. It's like in the end she's still running from her problem. She's still pretending that, you know, they're still playing a game, you know. It's weird how she says like to Shu that she'll do it on her own, and then in the end she's like, oh, I couldn't do it without you, you know. Like she's still running from her problems, and you can tell. This ending, I think this is a very good ending. She kind of like packages everything together. Like she resolves everything relatively well, I think. The only downside to the whole thing is still the whole possession stuff. I don't understand that. That comes out of left field. The doll is still a question. Junko disappearing is still kind of weird, like with the doll and everything. Like, what's possessing her? What is that possession thing? Because it represents something and I don't know what it is. I'm starting to think every god, like a Tsukiyomi or Tsuki whatever, what I forgot, Shu's boss, I'm starting to think all of like the gods and stuff aren't real. Like the fox god basically possessing Tsuneki, I keep forgetting his name, I'm sorry. Is like, I think it's I don't think it's an actual thing that's happening. I think it's a reference essentially. Sorry, I can't think of the words right now. But I like this ending a lot. They all like kind of resolve the conflicts. I don't know how you can get a better ending than this. I guess the only other way is like, because like she accepts who she was and who she's gonna be, and everyone's kind of happy in this ending. So I'm not really sure how it can get better from here. I don't know how this isn't the best ending essentially. But I guess we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I really like this ending. I think it's a very solid epilogue. Yeah. I really like it. I will say a third playthrough does suck. If I had this if this was just New Game Plus, I would actually be kind of okay with it. Instead of New Game Plus, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see what the next ending. So we've been streaming for 3 hours. Yeah, we should be able to finish it. I mean, even if it takes another 2 hours, which it won't, we should be able to do it. Yeah. And like the other Hinako does just disappear. She's just gone now. She just moves on essentially. The music is great right now. I love it. Do they have a different ending theme for every single ending? Because this wasn't playing before, right? I love this song. They're playing the I don't know if they're playing the koto here, but they are playing the taiko drums, I think. But I don't know if they're playing the koto. They might be playing either the koto or the shamisen. There is a difference between the two, but it's a slight difference. Oh, what is this? Okay, so this is us now living in Kotoyuki, right? His courtyard, his home, I guess. You know, that dress is kind of dirty. Not to be mean. Oh my god. Oh my god. I guess the sad part of the ending is that maybe she's still suppressing the other side of her. Like, because now it's like, you know, she still hasn't accepted becoming... I don't know. That was disturbing as shit, though. I guess she hasn't truly resolved... with herself, maybe? Maybe she's accepted it, but in the end, to accept it, she had to kill her old self. I guess that's the idea. So I guess the only way there could be a better ending is if they both reconcile and choose to move on together. I guess that would be the only way they could have a good ending, like a actual happy ending for everyone and herself. Because in this ending, I guess, yeah, with that in mind, she hasn't really accepted. Like, she's accepted being married and moving on. Like, no, I think she's not necessarily lying to herself about wanting to become an adult, but she's still insanely scared. I think she might still not be ready for it. Maybe that's what it is. Like, she's actually deep down inside, she's still not ready to become like a wife and or a mother. Maybe that's what it is. Like, because she's trying to kill the inside of her, but no matter what, she can't fully get rid of it, right? Because no matter what, it's always going to be a part of her. But yeah, that was fucking disturbing with the whole face and everything. Jesus Christ. That was a shocker. But yeah. Well, now I'm a bit sad, because now I don't think the ending is nearly as good as I thought it was going to be. Fuck. Oh yeah, it is a koto. Yeah, koto, taiko, piano, guitar, drum, vocal, chorus. I see. So it is a koto. Okay, got it. We're gonna reload the previous save, but I want to see. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, it's also disgusting because of this, but it's overall. So like, I guess the idea like she's gonna get married now and have children, but it's so fucking beautiful. I want to do I want to do this. There's a reason for it. Let's just do this. We're gonna really quickly check to see if the beginning has any difference, but also I want to see the journal, because if we reload, the journal won't be updated, unfortunately, and I want to see the updated journal. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the same. I don't think it's gonna be different.
ねえねえ、知ってる？女の人はお嫁さんになるのが仕事なんだって。仕事じゃないよ。ひなこはお嫁さんになりたくないの？
That is something that's very similar in both, basically around the world. Eastern, Western culture, women were only meant to like get married and have kids. That's the unfortunate truth of it. It was very sad back then. I mean, thank God we're in a culture now. the pink outfit. Thankfully we're now. Thankfully we're that ruins the atmosphere so much. Thankfully we're in an era where, you know, women can do whatever the fuck they want now, you know? We have somewhat of an equality, thank God. There's lots of things we still need to actually be equal on, but that's not here nor there. That completely the fucking bunny tail too. It's so stupid. Wait, that's hilariously dumb. I just imagine that serious opening, and all of a sudden, you just have this girl wearing bunny with the bunny tail, and all fucking pink. It's so. Oh my god, that's so wild. Oh my god, that's awesome. Alright, we're gonna skip this though. This will be the same. My god. Just with her depressed face as well. It's such a stupid outfit. Okay. Anyways. Oh, wait, mom. Okay, wait, there's something new here. My mom smiled through tears of joy when Junko got married. Was she really so happy to be sending her daughter off to suffer the same fate as her? Did she raise her just to be beaten and abused by some man? What even is a bride price anyway? Why do they make a profit off of Junko getting married? Did they get more money because they taught her how to cook and sew? Well, I won't learn those things. You won't make a single yen off of me. I won't be like my mother. Not now, not ever. I see. You know, we never even now we haven't finished our parents' stuff, oddly enough. Aw. But I think there is one thing that's interesting. You could look at a bride price that way, where it's like, oh, because the family gets money or some or income by selling off their daughters, right? But it's also a different thing where it's like, it's to show that like the new family will take care of their daughter. It's like, oh, we can give you this money because we can afford to give you, like, we can afford to give you this money because, you know, we'll be able to take care of your daughter and our family as well. Like your daughter's in good hands. Like that's the idea of it. Obviously, I think in the real world back then, and like just out of just logic, yeah, people definitely use bride price as something to sell their children, which I think is fucked up. But you know, I also do think that we never finished Sakugo either. Weird as shit. Or Rinko. But yeah, I definitely think the idea of a bride price is that like you're not necessarily paying off your daughter or like you're selling your daughter. It's more like the other family's trying to prove that they can take care of your daughter. You know, she'll be happy essentially. Wait, is there nothing here for the... Oh, there we go. I was about to fucking say. I was about to scream. Okay, formidable foes. A large monster that is the statue of an Ashura. It wields an array of terrible weapons with its multiple arms. Its body has been pieced together with heaps of junk entwined with old branches and roots, giving it a sense of divinity often found in old objects. I see. Oh, okay. Cool. But yeah, I guess that is everything. Okay. Well, we're gonna go back. Let's just go back into the title screen. Confirm. But yeah, I guess we'll see what the last ending is. Hopefully it's really, really good, but let's see. We need to do, I think it's this one, right? Return to the Shimizu residence. Yes, it's right here, I think. Yeah, okay, let's go do this. Now I'm gonna wonder if we end up using the thing again. The arms, or if we're gonna actually be switching over to the hammer. Like our actual weapons. Oh. Okay, we took off the brooch. What does this represent?
こんな素敵な贈り物をありがとうございます。せっかくいただいたものですが。私がこれを受け取るのにふさわしいかどうか考える時間が欲しいのです。
Oh! The brooch is kind of like a ring. It's a proposal. If she accepts it, she's going to be married. Oh, and this is her choosing not to get married. Like choosing not to run away, but also choosing not to get married, right? Well, it looks like it's being corrupted. No, it's not being corrupted. I think. Yeah, so I think it's like, yeah, she's not running away from her wedding now. She's choosing to not get married. There's a difference. Oh, I wonder how much that changes everything though. That'll be interesting. We'll see. But yeah, okay, let me just do this. I will save over this one. I'll be honest, I probably won't play this game after this, but just in case I ever want to go like, maybe I'll actually do every single ending and have it on record. I doubt it though. But yeah, that's okay, that's interesting to see what's gonna happen then. Alright, dude. You can hit me, I don't give a shit. Either way, I'm gonna win. Look at him chasing after me like a dingus. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, but yeah, okay, I'm looking forward to this. I needed that laugh, by the way. That made me awake. That woke me up so hard. I liked it. Okay, so we'll see. I'm looking forward to what will happen now. Okamoto Fisheries! Yoroshiku!
もしもし。
清水さんのお宅でお間違いないでしょうか。岡本水産でございます。毎度ごひいきに預かり誠にありがとうございます。
Suisan. By the way, his dad was a sushi chef, right? Or a chef? So... Oh, he made maybe he made the purchases to celebrate her wedding. The father. Married couple's letter. Kimie. Tomorrow's the big day. I'm looking forward to seeing Hinako dressed as a bride. Oh, is this gonna be whatchamacallit? Junko's letter? I still can't believe she's marrying that rich young man. We won't have to worry about money ever again. I'm sure Hinako will be happy too. You must feel like a huge burden's been lifted off your shoulder. Never mind, that can't be, Let's take life easy now. We can fulfill that dream of yours of going to every onsen in Japan. If there are any other wishes you want to come true, just say the word. It's mom's handwriting from here. Kanta, my dream is to hear you say such sweet words to me directly, not on paper. Oh! Oh! Whoa, what the fuck? Why are they writing letters to each other? You know, I think, yeah, I definitely think her father is completely faking it. I don't think he's happy at all. And the fact that he says, oh, you must be happy to see that our daughter's getting married. It's like, excuse me? Why are you like, yeah, why are you putting thoughts into why are you saying what I think? What do you mean what I think? It should be what you think, right? How do you like, how does he assume that she's happy? How can he assume anything? Interesting. Okay, white and black fought together, battling upon a set of scales, yet neither wanted for the scales, for what they desired was a simple, quiet, gray place where they could belong together. Whether we flee or spread our wings and fly is our decision alone, one to make only once we are ready. They had no use for those who towered from the heavens, imposing their will on others. Ah, yeah, this is them getting together and being like, you know what? Yeah, okay. So it's more like, yeah, okay, it's as I thought. Okay, I see. All of them are gone except me. Oh, and I think I know why. It's because now I'm making the choice. No one else is making it for me. I'm choosing to get married or not. I do think I kind of don't like that they're all being marked out, but I don't know. Maybe that's the point. It's finally my choice and no one else's, right? Did I get the calendar? I don't think I did.
私はそういうものだと思って生きてきたから。だからお見合いの話が来た時も、今度は私の番なんだってそう思ったよ。
お姉ちゃんはどうして知らない人と結婚できたの？
親同士で話して仲人さんが入って、その上で私にふさわしい方と分かって紹介されたんだもの。出会うのは初めてでもきっと仲良くなれるって確信があったわ。恋愛結婚も素敵だと思うけれど、恋は盲目。籍を入れた後に相手の嫌な面に気づいても遅いのよ。
私にはお姉ちゃんたちの言うことがよくわからないよ。
ひな子だって幸せな結婚をして幸せな人生を歩みたいでしょ。
そこが違うの。そこが多分私とお姉ちゃんの、私と世界の一番の違いなの。
違いって？
私、幸せになることが絶対に大切とは思ってないの。もちろん幸せにはなりたいよ。でもそれよりも大事なことがあるの。
それは何？
Being her choice, right?
自分で
Yeah.
選択したかどうか。
Yeah.
私はね、幸せにしてもらいたいんじゃない。自分で選んで幸せになりたいの。たとえ幸せになれなかったとしても、自分で選んだ結果はとても尊くて、私には価値があるように思えるの。みんなが女の幸せと呼ぶもの、頼もしい旦那様と大勢の子供たち、そういうものと生涯無縁になるとしても構わない。私には幸せになれるかどうかよりも自分で運命を選べたかどうかが大事なの。
私には綺麗事に聞こえるけれどね。でもひな子の言うことが間違ってるとも思えない。あと100年、いやひょっとしたらもう少し早いかも。どんな結果だろうと自分で選んだ結果ならそれが幸せだとそうと言える時代がきっと訪れると思うわ。お姉ちゃんはその世界には行けないけれど、ひな子は行けるといいね。
どんな結果だろうとも自分で結果を選べることが幸せ。自分で選べなかった結果は幸せじゃないんだ。誰にも操らせない。私の選択は。
Yeah, fair. I completely understand that. What is this? Project from art class, my future self. Shimizu Hinako, the canvas is blank, but even now imagining the countless possibilities of what I could fill all this blank space with makes me excited. I see. You failed that class, didn't you? You can't, I'm sorry, that's like a, I get what you're doing, Hinako, but I'm sorry, that's not gonna pass in class. Your teacher's gonna be like, no, I'm sorry, you're gonna fail this if you give me that. But I guess, hey, in the end, it's her choice, right? Whether she wants to fail or not. We need to give in 100. get a 6,000. How the fuck did I do that last time? Oh wait, I just gave 2 divine waters, didn't I? Yeah, 6,000. All right, let's save. Nope, wrong save. Here we go. But yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's about like making your own choices, regardless if they're making if it makes you happy or not. I guess that is the one big difference of like both endings. In the end, both endings are like what she thinks will make her happy, but not necessarily what her choice was, right? She didn't choose really all those paths. She was influenced by them. Hey, enemy. How are you doing, Nisei? Ah, I didn't dodge perfectly, so I should say. So, I get it. Oh, did you have to do the swipe? I hate the fucking swipe. Oh well. So yeah, I get it. You enjoyed the Lies of P DLC? Unless if they change the gameplay a lot from the original, I'm probably not gonna play it. Ah, you did it again. Oh no, my health. Cause I don't know, I didn't like Lies of P. Like, it's a good game, I admit that, but it just wasn't for me. There's just not gameplay, just added more. I probably won't like it then. I didn't like the feeling of a lot of the weapons and everything, so I'm probably not gonna play it. I did see that the DLC basically sold more than the base game, which was really cool. Congrats on them. So yeah, but yeah, I just, it's not for me, I think. Yokan? There's nothing in this room. There wasn't an event or anything. Weird. Don't they usually have a cutscene for this? They moved the thing. Usually it's supposed to be... Yeah, they moved the doors over here now. That's so weird instead of being over here. Huh. Did they make a, like, S rank strength weapon? I don't know. Because I know that the only S rank weapon was the parry sword. So... I think oh my god! She jump scared me again! Jesus fucking Christ! That's the second fucking time now. Holy, I paused the game at the perfect fucking moment. Oh my god. I can't believe I got jump scared by that again. No, we're not playing D&D. Holy shit. No, I mean, we would have played D&D earlier. Oh my god. What the fuck? Why are they spawning so many enemies right now? They usually never spawn like this. I hate you, dude. Can you just do a regular fucking attack that I can counter against? Not that attack. I can't counter this. Well, I can do this. Perfect dodge it, but... Jesus, what? Okay, I'm gonna stop pausing now because I'm freaking... Are you gonna spawn someone else now? Are you done, game? Are you done? Are you done being a dickhead? No? Hey, lady. What do you want? Assholes. Let me see. Right here. Yeah, what the hell? This is different. Oh. Is she gonna talk to us about becoming like a wife?
お母さん、ひな子の誤解を解いておきたいの。
Oh, she's telling us about... I see.
ひな子はお母さんのこと、お父さんにいつもいじめられてるって思ってる？
そんなこと。
She does.
確かに、お父さんはちょいと短気な人だけど、娘の前ではいい格好がしたいだけの照れ屋な人なんだよ。
あんなに怒鳴ったり物を投げつけたりしてきたのに。
お父さんはね、ずっと夢があったの。自分と友達で小さなお店を持ちたいって。
夢？
そう。
I can't wait for the scene. I've been waiting for this. Yes, explain the parents. Again, rip Sakuko. He gets no development.
お父さんには仲のいいお友達がいてね。船に乗っていた頃からかな。弟みたいに可愛いっていつも言ってた。でもね、何かあったんだろうね。急にお父さんが貯めてたお金全部持って逃げちゃった。
Oh. So it wasn't that he lost the
き
business.
っとどうしようもない理由があったんだろうね。悪い人には見えなかったから。お父さん、それですごく傷ついてね。荒れてた時期があったの。
I mean, he failed his family, you know, by doing that in a way.
いつも私には謝ってくれたよ。でもね、
That's still abuse, unfortunately.
子供には弱い父親の姿を見せたくないからって。男の人はプライドが高いから。
I said pride in
だ
English.
からって家族を傷つけていいわけがない。
True, I agree.
ひな子はきっと家に入ると女は男に虐げられるってそう思い込んじゃってるんだろうね。でもね、あんたが思ってるほど女もお母さんも弱くはないんだよ。お父さんなんて娘の前ではかっこつけて威張ってるけど、あんたたちがいない時は全然違うんだから。以前お母さんとお父さん大喧嘩したことがあるの。
知らない。そんなことあったの？
お母さん、お父さんが謝ってくるまで徹底的に無視してやったよ。あんたたちがいる前では普通に振る舞ってたけどね。おかずもお父さんの嫌いなものばっかりにしてお茶に雑巾の絞り汁入れてやったこともあるの。
お母さんが信じられない。
お父さん、たったの3日で値を上げたよ。あんたと純子が寝静まった後、そこにベターっと土下座してね。
お父さんが本当に？
そうだよ。私とお父さんが本気で喧嘩をしたら、お父さんが私に勝てるわけないじゃない。でもね、それは私たち夫婦の話。
It doesn't have to be that way for her, right?
娘のお前に心配かけたのは本当に申し訳ないと思ってるよ。
Yeah, because Hinako probably saw like a broken family, right? This is a good part. I fucking love this. Hey, you think we could skip the boss fight? Just saying. Oh. So maybe that's a conversation she actually had with her mother, but she suppressed it because of her bias. But yeah,
話してくれてありがとう。
I actually haven't talked about this, but I guess this is true as well. Because this isn't something that's actually done very often. Actually, I haven't seen any real games talk about this, but they don't really talk about male masculinity. I'm saying that word wrong. I don't know why. I think that word has a lot of negative context nowadays, but but I think it has to do with a lot of the Jump scare? Hello. Goodbye. I think it has to do with a lot of the like. So the thing about men's masculinity, I don't know why I can't say that word right now, is that back then the idea is the man is not supposed to show emotions, right? They're supposed to be head of the household. They're not supposed to be weak. You know, showing emotions means that you were weak. And oh my god, I keep doing the thing. I think to this day it has that negative connotation because it kind of represents also like abuse a lot of the times, unfortunately. With that being said though, that doesn't mean guys don't have emotions. I think a lot of games nowadays, I think try to I think they kind of like overdo it. Like they overdo the how should I say it? Non-masculine male type of theme. Like, you know, like they're doing a lot of the whole, oh, males don't have to be all, you know, iron-faced and cold-blooded. They could be warm and sweet too. You know, they're showing like they have a lot of males that are like kind of like not to be. This is a bad thing to say, but like pansies, you know, like not. I'm saying it in the wrong way. Like I don't actually mean it that way, but oh wait, wasn't there a box that we haven't been able to open somewhere? Where was that box? Right here? No, there was a box somewhere, right? But like, I think that kind of sucks because the thing about men's masculinity, why can I not say that word? You know what? Fuck this. Why can I not say the word? Masculinity. I just used Google. What the fuck? I don't know why I couldn't say that word. Masculinity. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. Anyways, the issue with that is that I'm gonna forget how to say it in a bit. Is that it's not a negative trait. Now, can I open this now? No, it's still sealed. I need to remember that there's a seal in this room. It's not necessarily a negative thing. You know what I mean? Because I think there's a lot of negative context to it, but it's not always a bad thing. Is what I'm trying to say. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but I think I would prefer, like, no game really does the subject of like a guy being an absolute badass, but also opening themselves up. Like in games where they show males like that, you know what they do? They show, don't tell. Like they never explain it. They never like you, because it's not something you have to explain, right? But like, you know, but it's something that you show through like their actions, like in games. You know, it's a subject that's not really talked about loudly, in my opinion. You don't really like. You don't really go over it all that much. It's not really a subject that people are talking about. Like I think there's a lot of games that talk about like women femininity. Oh my god, why can't I say these words? Or like, you know, just like, but never about the male version of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Anyways, what do we do here? It's the birds, right? White bird is on the left, black bird is on the right, which I had. Okay. Okay, so the heavens are supposed to be on the bottom? That's so fucking stupid. Whatever. I would expect that, like, both are blank, because they need neither. Like, what is the... Oh, whatever, fine. Whatever, what am I supposed to say? You know, it's a dev's decision. Alright, let's go. I expect this part to go fucking hard. And be really cool. Maybe. Pine tree emblem.
ひなこ、
Oh,
今少しいいか。
なんかよ。
お前に謝っておこうと思ってな。
oh, this is the letter that
何を？
her mother
俺
did.
は情けない父親だった。長い間怒鳴ったり 怖がらせたりして悪かった。
今頃謝ってなかったことになんかなるわけないでしょ。あれだけ長いことみんなに迷惑かけて、全部チャラになるなんて本気で思ってるの？
思ってない。お前の気持ちを考えれば到底許せるわけもない。それを重々分かってる。それでも俺に謝らせてくれ。許してくれなくて構わないから。
はあ、あんた一人がスッキリしたいからってだけで勝手に謝ってるの？迷惑だよ、帰ってよ。今だって急に怒り出して包丁を投げつけてこないか怖くて怖くてたまらないんだから。
子供に怖がられるくらいが威厳のある父親だと誤解していたんだ。本当にすまない。
じゃあ勝手にこれからもそうしててよ。出てって出てってよ。それでもお父さんは謝ってくれてる。
Damn. Is this one
許
that's
す許さないは私たちの勝手
true?
だけど、お父さんの謝りたいっていう気持ちまでも無限にはできないよ。お父さんの都合なんか知らないよ。家族だよ。それでもお母さんに聞いたでしょ。お父さんが裏切られて辛い目にあったって。辛い理由があったから乱暴も許せっていうの？そんなのまかり通らない。そう、まかり通らない。許す必要もない。縁を切り言い訳も謝罪も聞いてやる義理は確かにない。でもね、家族の縁は切れないんだよ。だから許さなくてもいいけれど聞いてあげなくちゃ。お父さんの気持ちだけは受け止めてあげて。
I actually really
お
like
母
that.
さんはお父さんを許しているのかもしれないけど私には無理。知ってる？私たちとお父さんは血がつながっているけど、お父さんとお母さんは血なんかつながってないんだよ。
True.
結婚したってだけの赤の他人のお母さんがお父さんの話を聞いて許せたんだよ。どうして血のつながりのある私たちが話も聞いてあげられないの？怖かったと思う。今も怖いと思う。許せないと思うし、顔も見たくない気持ちもわかる。それでも話だけは聞いてあげて。許さなくてもいいからお父さんの気持ちだけは受け止めてあげて。
もし俺のせいで男というものに恐怖を覚えているならそれは誤解だ。俺はろくでなしだが他の父親たちは違う。俺とは正反対で琴行君は立派な青年だ。彼なら絶対にお前を幸せにしてくれる。付き合いの長い柊君立派な男だけどな。
I don't know about
あい
that.
つならお前をやれるとずっと思っていた。しかしそんなのは俺の勝手な決めつけで、結婚するもしないもお前が自分で決めて構わない。俺を許さなくていいから俺の呪縛から解放されて幸せに生きてくれ。今まですまなかった。
That almost made me tear up. Almost. Not quite though. I think the build-up is a little weak. Or I'm cold-blooded. But yeah, I like it. I think it was a good scene.
今でも怖いし 許せるかどうかわからないけどお父さんの気持ちだけは受け取ったから。
We don't have the creepy face. But yeah, I agree with that. It's like this is a completely different example, but it's similar to how I always say like knowing there's a problem is great, but doing something about it is what's important, you know? It's up to us to listen, but it's also up to us whether to agree or not with his apology. Like or like accept his apology. Like no one, like an apology exists for the self-satisfaction of the person who apologizes, and it's up to the person who receives it to accept it or not. No one else can make those choices for someone, you know? And I think that's very, very true. Like it's not about like rejecting or accepting. It's about knowing it, you know? So anyways, let me see here. Why did my mother ever even marry him in the first place? How could anyone possibly call themselves happy having to spend their entire life with someone like him? There's something we're missing here, unfortunately, but whatever. I think we are. My mom once told me a husband and wife support each other for their whole lives, in sickness and in health. You see, it took me a long time to recover after giving birth to you. I caused your father a lot of trouble with my mood swings, but no matter how much I complained, he stood by me through it all without so much as a frown. I know he may not have turned out to be much of a father to you girls, but all in all, he's been a good enough husband to me. Yeah, see, it's yeah. Like, as a husband, he's been fine, but as a father, not so much. After Dad saved up enough money from fishing, he decided to start up a restaurant with his longtime friend, someone who was like a little brother to him. That friend, however, stabbed him in the back and ran off with all his money, leaving him with nothing but debt. Apparently that's when things really started heading south for my dad. I mean, I do sympathize with him, but his past is his problem, not mine, and it definitely doesn't excuse him for making every day a living hell for me. When it's just him and my mom, he's apologized for the life of poverty he's forced us into due his debt. When it's just him and my mom, oh, I see. So it's just when they're together. According to my mom, there's nothing more shameful in this world to see a father than letting his daughter see his weak side. Especially since he's failed, right? Imagine he's failed and all he has is like being a man left, and he can't even and he can't even do that. Like, that'd be shameful, right? Like, think of the mindset back then, or think of like the way that a lot of people expect men to be. You know, imagine you have nothing and you only have your pride as a man. And even that, like, and if you can't even have that, then what good are you? Like, that's just something, again, that's something that no one really talks about as a topic, because it's like considered a lot of times, again, toxic masculinity. Fuck, I can't say that word today. But it is a serious thing that happens, and it has a lot to do with, I think, the culture in general of, like, you know, of the past and present. I think, again, there's been a lot of discussion on, like, I think it's been hated too much on. I think a guy being a man or a man's man or being a dude, there's nothing wrong with that, you know, as long as you're not being an asshole about it, right? There's something to be said, because, like, think about it like this. There's a reason why everyone loves the 300 movie, because you've got these badass fucking Spartans being fucking bros. Like for a guy, it's like these guys are fucking cool, you know? They're the ideal thing you want a guy to be. But at the same time, in the movies, in the 300 movies, the guys aren't assholes to their wives or anything like that, you know what I mean? They have a code, but they're also not fucking cruel or mean or brutal, you know, to, like, their families. They respect their families. They, you know, they care about their families. You know, they care about their children. It's stuff like that. You know, they fight for their families, their country, their city, whatever. Like, that's what it means to be, like, a man. That's what masculinity really is. And I think there's also a lot of discourse, because a lot of times that, like, the pride gets in the way of a lot of things, and it causes a lot of toxicity, which I think a lot of people agree with. I think it's just been kind of like, I think right now currently the trend has been that like it's just a bad thing. Like masculinity is just a bad thing, like straight up. You know, you can't have it. You know, guys gotta show their emotions and everything all the time. They gotta be honest all the time. And I think that's just not how dudes work. You know what I mean? I hate to say it, but dudes aren't like that. A lot of dudes aren't just like super emotional. Like that's just not how guys normally are. There are guys that are like that, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. Like I think if a guy wanted to be super emotional, super upbeat, or like not upbeat, but like you know, like just different, like there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's fine. You should, like, everyone's okay with accepting people with how they are. I think that's how people should be. You should accept, you know, like there's a reason why tomboys, tom girls, whatever, you get what I mean. There's a reason why they're popular too, right? It's like not all girls are girly, not all guys are manly. Like that's just how it is, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think there's too much media right now when it comes to like having a man, air quotes, be a bad thing. I think that's a huge problem. I never saw the Halo. I didn't grow up with Halo, like personally. My friend did, but I heard a lot of issues of like the Halo TV show on like, this isn't Master Chief. And like, all I needed to know from that TV show was that they showed Master Chief's face. You do not show his face, all right? You do not show Master Chief's face. He's supposed to be, you fucked up right there, you know? Showing his face gives you lets you, like, you know how like people say eyes are the windows to the soul and stuff like that? It's the same with the face. If you can see a face, you can see their emotions, and you're not supposed to do that with the Master Chief. The Master Chief is supposed to be a guy who can go through, where you can notice his emotions and know what he's thinking based on his fucking actions. You know what I mean? That's the type of guy he is. You know, like it's just, it's such a it's the same with the Doom guy, honestly. Like, cause like the point is that like they fucked that up, and I think we need to. I think I would prefer if there were more shows that kind of like. Again, I would like if more shows kind of like stop the whole trend of it, of like, oh look, guys are so emotional and they're just like girls for real, for real. It's like, no, they're not. They're not. Guys are guys, girls are girls. There are guys that are more similar to girls. There are girls that are more similar to guys. There are people who are just neutral. People are different. You know, like it's fine. It's okay to be different. Like it's just, I don't know why like this, like I don't know. I feel like I'm getting really deep. I'm crashing out on this, but I think there's a lot of huge trend on like it's okay to be like, there's a huge trend on like it's okay to be different. And like they're constantly yelling out, it's like, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be different. I'm like, yeah, I know, I get it. Everyone understands it's okay to be different. Why the fuck do you keep spewing this shit out? Like we get it. Like no one's arguing that it's bad. Like it's not okay to be different. We're all okay with it. Like 99% of the population is okay with people being different. Why is this a conversation? You know what I mean? Like I don't get why it's such a huge topic nowadays. Like in terms of a lot of movies, games, TV shows, just media in general, like it's really upsetting to me. Like it's just like, why is this a thing? Like it's like saying racism is bad. It's like, yeah, we know it. No one's up in arms and be like, racism is bad. Everyone knows racism is bad. There's no conversation about racism being bad. It's like, why is there a conversation about being different is okay? Because everyone knows being different is okay. Like I don't get why this conversation is happening. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. But like, yeah, like whatever, man. Sure, there's gonna be like 1% of the population, 5% of the population, 10% of the population. Who cares that like are fucking freaks and don't agree with that? But guess what? They're not the majority, so who gives a shit? You know, like I don't get it. Anyways, I'm sorry, I crashed out on that. It just bugs me a lot. But anyways, I like a lot of like more media to talk about like a medium, like just have a good medium point, you know? Guys don't have to be super girly. I'm saying girly as an offensive term. I'm sorry about that. But like, guys don't have to be like super emotional, and also at the same time, they don't have to be super masculine. You know what I mean? Like they could just be normal, you know? Guys are normal. There are guys out there who can do both. I'm sorry, but that's true. It's the same thing with girls. I think again, this is also very easy to talk about. Girl boss, like in media, girl bosses have been very, very popular. Like a lot of shows have girl bosses. And because like, you know, there's a negative connotation of like a girl being girly now. You know, it's like, oh, a woman who just wants to cook and clean is bad. It's like, what? How's that a bad thing? Everyone fucking does that. It's normal. Yeah, sure. In the past, that was something of a job to women, but who gives a fuck? It's the 21st century. People do that all the time now. It's not something to be shameful of. It's not like, even if it's a job, there are literally house cleaners. Like, is that a shameful job? Well, like, what the fuck, dude? It's a job. Who gives a fuck? And it's just like, it's like there's so many girl boss shows, and like, I don't know, as a guy, I don't know how girls feel about that, but I bet you there are girls out there who just like, who aren't like tomboyish or like a girl boss, and they're just like going, why are there so many shows like this? Like, where are the shows that like connect to me, you know? Where are the shows that are just like a girl's just being a girl? You know, like, yeah, sure, she can be a girl boss, but she can also just be a fucking normal girl, like just shy as well. Like, it's just normal. Like I'm pretty sure there are plenty of females that think the same way. And it's like the same thing as a guy. I'm like, yeah, we're the guys like that. Like, can we just have normal fucking characters in our TV shows and movies? This is mainly for, I'm just crashing out on like mainly TV shows and movies, American TV shows and movies mainly. It's a huge thing, and I don't know why. It's a less problem in like anime, obviously, and I think it's kind of a thing in games, but luckily I don't really play those type of games, so I don't really care. It's just, it bugs me, okay? It's okay. Like, look, girl power, guy power, I'm all for it. I don't give a shit. Just don't make that the center of your fucking game. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's not entertaining. No one cares about the subject of that, because everyone knows it's okay. Like, everyone knows. No one needs to be bashed over the head of it's okay to do whatever you want or be however you want. Like, there's no point in that conversation. Anyways, okay, I'm gone. Okay, done. Let's just move on. Okay, all right. Anyways, if he acts the, I think we're up to here, this paragraph. If he acts the way he does to me just to hide something as dumb as that, then I think I might just go crazy right now. And you see what? That is so true. Like, even as a guy, I'm like, imagine if I lived in this household, I would crash out as well. I'd be like, dude, my dad is being such a dickhead, making my life miserable just so he can have a man's pride. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, I'd be like, that's fucking stupid. Even as a guy, I'd be like, this is the stupidest fucking thing, dude. Like, you let your pride ruin the whole entire family. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get your act together, you know? Like, I agree. Like, no one has to complain. Like, I'm about to get into the fucking topic again, but it's the same thing. Like, no one thinks this and thinks like, yeah, this is something we have to talk about. It's like, yeah, obviously this is stupid. You know, everyone agrees with Hinako, and like, no one's gonna disagree with this opinion. There's gonna be like a few people who would probably think the other way, but like, again, they're the minority. I'm pretty sure they're minority. If I'm the minority here, that's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? I think the world is insane if I'm the minority there. I'll just say that. But, you know, whatever. This house is theirs. It has nothing to do with me. I was just born here. I may be Hinako, the little bird, but I have wings of my own. And if he doesn't care about how I want to live my life, then I'll just spread my wings and fly away. Wherever I choose to go will be entirely up to me. And I think he does care, but he also is too afraid to, like, again, voice his opinion. This is something that, I've said it again, games don't really talk about in this. Like, he's not a deep enough character for us to get into him. Like, but we already understand our father in this game. He's a very flawed man, you know. He blames everyone, he throws a tantrum, but he's also deeply sorry. He just can't apologize properly, unfortunately. And when he does apologize, it's too late, you know. Hinako is already scarred. He's already, you know, she's already pretty much set to not forgive him, and that's fine. That's her choice. That's okay. But at least she knows, and I think that's more important. Okay, so what is this one? This one's interesting. Junko says that she is happy, but I don't get it. Neither she nor my mom ever look happy. Then again, when I tell her about my idea of happiness, she just says that those doesn't sound very happy to her at all. What matters most to my sister are results. What matters most to me is choice. Even if what makes my sister happy, if I can't make my own choices, then I will be unhappy forever. But if what makes me happy doesn't give my sister the results she wants, then she will be unhappy. Though our concept of happiness may differ, I think as sisters, we can respect each other's version of it and take comfort when we know the other has found it. Yeah, exactly. It's like, for her sister, it's about the security of of a future, of being in a good household, of being with a good husband and being able to raise their children properly. She likes being a traditional wife. Junko is okay with being a traditional wife. She's happy with being a traditional wife. Hinako isn't. Hinako doesn't want that. She wants the ability to do what she wants when she wants to. She doesn't want the rules set that's set for a traditional wife. But either way, they have different happiness, and as long as they're both happy with their decision, that's okay. I think that's a great part right there. I don't know. I think it's a little bit rushed, but I do enjoy this part so far because we're getting both sides. Where like, there's her who wants to get married, and her who doesn't, and who just wants to make their own choices. Like, even if she's gonna get married, whoa, that is creepy. Even if she wants to get married, she wants to do it based on her choice, no one else's. I think that's fine. I think that's something that, funny enough, the other endings didn't really, I didn't really think about it, but yeah, in the other endings, you were kind of led to the other endings. You didn't really have your choice. Both endings kind of was like, what will make Hinako the most happy? Not necessarily her choice, but what will make her happy. So she thinks running away will make her happy, and so she does that. And then she thinks getting married will make her happy, and she does that. But again, it wasn't her choice in the end. She didn't come up with it on her own. No, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna fight him, right? We're not, right? There's no way we fight them. It would make no sense if we fought them. Does it look different in here? No? Wait, are we really fighting them? That'd be so out of place, I feel. Oh, never mind. I guess the dev team fucked up then. I thought we were gonna fight them. Because this should have been resolved at this point. Yeah, this makes no sense. It should have been resolved. Whatever. Fine.
誰のなんだとそれではご一同様
I quickly went to the
お蝶
bathroom.
のさよどうぞご覧くださいよーなんでその言い草は
Maybe there's still a bit of lingering trauma. I'm trying to make an excuse of like why this would still be a fight. I guess trauma. Oh, this is different.
私のお父さんとお母さんを汚すのはやめろ
Oh, interesting. It is different. She basically says these aren't my parents. That's so stupid, dude. Oh, I'm getting my ass beat. Whoa, what is this flag?
ひなこやお父さんひなこのためなのよ。
私の親は私の胸の中にいる。お前らが怪我そうとしても無駄だ。
Oh. I like that. She's like, oh no, I know who my parents are. Yay. Oh, nice. Yeah. Die. I guess so. You're not my father. I didn't dodge that. Oh. There we go. Die, you fake. I mean, I get the cutscene and the context they put in. It still doesn't make any sense, though, if you really think about it. It's still kind of dumb. At least put something, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I would have preferred if they actually skipped the fight here entirely. I think that'd be way better, but whatever. Maybe a different cutscene for this? I doubt it, though. Look, he's even shaking. Like I said, as a guy, I relate to the father a lot more. I can understand him a lot more, right? Like how he would feel emotionally. And obviously I could connect quite a bit with Hinako because she's more of a tomboy, so... But even then, you know... A tomboy is still a girl. Can we skip this part?
これを飲みなさい。
I assume this is all gonna be the
少し楽になる
same.
はずだ。
I swear this is gonna be the same, man. Ugh, we have to do this part. Oh wait, it's this part, my bad. I thought it was the other thing. Okay, what's this? Prove your intent, which... Yeah, okay, I don't know why I say that every single time. And this is, two chicks confide in one another in their shells. A fox watches over them in the light of his lantern. Nobody knows when or even if the eggs will hatch, not even the chicks themselves. I see. Two chicks have not hatched. One watches over in his lantern. I don't even know where to start with that one. Damn, that's gonna be an annoying one to figure out.
Junko-san.
This cutscene should be different, I would assume. I think it would make a lot of sense if this cutscene was different. I hope it is.
お姉ちゃん。
まだ生きてるのね。
うん。
しっかりなさい。
しっかりって。
未練は拙速では
Oh, it's gonna be the same. Damn.
そう思い時間を与えたけれど、生きていてもいいなんて考えてないわよね。そんな甘えは許さない。殺せ。必ず。
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
Yeah, it's interesting because Juko is the one that pushes us to kill it, right? Or kill our other selves. It's not a decision we make. Oh, but she has our bell. Interesting, I never noticed that. She has our bell. So despite her saying she's given up on her old family, she still has our bell. So even she couldn't have done it, right? Or maybe that's just a detail I'm looking too much into. Maybe it doesn't really matter. But yeah, again, Kotoyuki interrupts this. And again, I'm pretty sure it's because he doesn't actually want... like, he doesn't want to make a choice for us. He wants us to decide as well. He thinks this is what we want, but we don't tell him that this is what we want. Okay. So this part, I think, is going to be rough, because I do not know the answer to this. I'm thinking maybe it's this one. And this one? Oh, okay, as I thought. Okay, cool. I was originally thinking that, but every single time I thought something like, oh, this is how the puzzle solved, I've always been wrong. I'm so upset. Yeah, I actually did think it was going to be that one. I thought it was pretty obvious because that was the one time they gave you a hint of like that lantern being lit up. It was like, oh, that's the fox that lit it up, but I was just like overthinking it, to be honest. Okay, because I was like always wrong whenever I thought that, and it's just like whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, we're very close to the ending now. Oh, we just have to go all the way back up to the fucking town again. I don't think... I mean, do we have to go back down to the town as well? I guess so, right? Because the family's dead. Wait, did the family die? Wait, what happened? I just forgot. Yeah, no, it still killed our family, right? It still killed our mom and dad, I think. Yeah, and then, so we're gonna have to go down the fucking town, then go back up the town again. Okay. I wonder what's gonna happen with the doll this time, though. We'll see. I really want to skip this because it's the same thing. You know what? I'm gonna have my last fish cake. And it's delicious. Yum yum. I will say there's a lot of red herrings in this game, isn't there? Yeah, that sound effect is the thing from like clips and shit. I just realized that. Heard it yesterday too. That doom sound.
最後まで
I mean, again, if we're accepting each other for who we are, we shouldn't really be fighting each other anymore. But whatever. It's a bit weird. I think this part of the game doesn't make much sense anymore. Previously it made sense in the other two routes, or the three routes, but now it doesn't make any sense. Because we should be understanding that we're like, you know, trying to understand each other. It doesn't make any sense now.
いい加減にしろ。私をどれだけもてあそべば気が済むんだ。
Wait, that's actually different.
お前ら一体何なんだ。なんで邪魔をする。
Oh wait, it is different now, interestingly enough. We're making time. Oh wait. So this is the start of everything? The candy shop? Candy store? Not shop, my bad.
私たちはどこまでおもちゃにされなきゃならないんだ。
Yeah, fuck it.
私の怒りと悲しみを引き継いでくれ。話せ。
これがあなたの生き様なの。
Oh, it's different.
お姉ちゃんから見たらきっとバカな女に見えると思う。私は家畜の餌のように与えられる幸せよりも這いずり回ってでも自分の力で得られるものを幸せと思う生き方をしたい。
Oh, we both look at her.
後悔はしませんね。その選択の結果を決して誰のせいにもしないと誓いますね。
それが私たち清水ひな子の選択。運命は私たちが自ら私たちが十分に悩み抜いて納得してから選ぶ。お前たちのおもちゃにはもうならないぞ。
Maybe the killing of like this version of Hinako isn't really killing her, but like combining the two, like, because remember that corpse disappears and she becomes whole, right? That was a cool scene. All right, let's go.
本当に綺麗な子。
属性の娘よ、幸運であったな。
Creep.
かように貧弱な嫁ごとは。
Creep.
ようこそ。どうか心安らかな日々を。
Okay. Yeah, I feel like they're all very condescending, interestingly enough. Alright, this part. I won't skip the cutscene, but I'm gonna hate it as usual. And you're gonna hear me bitching about it as usual. Ha ha ha. I'll try not to ruin the atmosphere though. I like this part where Junko's like, oh, you finally accepted it. Okay. As long as you take responsibility. I think that's the thing that was most important. Hinako has to take responsibility for her actions. If she wants to be able to make choices, she has to take responsibility for them. And now she's finally willing to do so, right? Yeah, I think the final enemy might actually be like the Tsuneki family or something like that. That or it's a doll, but I feel like we already got rid of the doll, so I'm not too sure. I wonder if the doll, like, cause like when they said puppet, I was thinking immediately at the doll, but that wouldn't make any sense. Didn't I say I was gonna beat this ending within like an hour and 20 minutes? I think I went over it. I'll check when I'm editing the video though. That'll be interesting to see how long it's gonna take. But also the music they had with the just then with was the music they had in the beginning of the game, except without the girl lyrics, right? Which was pretty cool. I think it was the Promise song. You know that little girl music with the Promise, like Lord likes like the, you know, the Pinky Promise song. I think that's what it was. I could be wrong. Or maybe it was just the theme of this game, like the song, the main theme of this game. I forgot. Anyways, yay! Worst part of the game so far. Ugh. I mean, I guess right now what it represents isn't that bad, right? Since we know. But oh my god, I skipped it and now I remember how bad it was. God fucking damn it. Oh my god. I want to see her with the face. Her not having the face really bugs me. Because it means they're not complete, right? Yeah, I assume this means like now they're together.
それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
Well, the farewell is a bit weird because it wouldn't make sense with their family since they're not actually getting married now, I assume. I assume the idea is that we don't get married anymore because we gave up the brooch from Tsuneki. Sorry, Kotoyuki that he gave us. We gave that up. So we're not ready to get married, I think. Or at the very least not ready to have children or be a mother. And I don't think she's ready to be a wife either, though. I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't make sense if she was ready to be a wife, but not a mother. Well, I mean, I guess it does make sense, but in context of Hinako, I don't think it makes sense to be okay with being a wife. Or at least not being okay with being a wife now, is what I should say. So is there gonna be a fight here? Play with me forever. Ah. I see. This one wants to stay in the past. It doesn't want to be abandoned. Ooh. Ow, asshole. I am the only one who truly cares about Shimizu Hinako's happiness. Alright, now I'm a bit sus. This is a bit gaslighty. What the fuck? What are you? Who are you? What do you mean you're the only one? Alright, was it now, Dolly? If you dare submit to the foxes, I shall curse you. Alright, now you're just being an asshole. Alright, no, go fuck yourself. Out of spite, I'm gonna submit to the foxes now. Hello. Are you happy for me now? Smile, Dad. Maybe, I don't know. I guess he's still ashamed of himself. Or we never forgive him. You better have a different fucking dialogue now. Otherwise I'm gonna beat your ass, Dad. You apologized. God damn it, Dad. You had one chance to change who you were. I would still be so pissed at him. Like, he apologized and he's sorry for being such a shitty dad, and he's still being a shitty dad right now. Even if I understand, that's not like, you know, if you're gonna apologize, you're not gonna change your ways, then what the fuck is the point, right? I'd be so pissed. I'm like, okay, I accept your apology, I don't forgive you, but I accept it. But then you're not gonna change your ways, so what the fuck is the point of your apology? You know? If you choose to go with the foxes, I'll curse you. Sakuko? No, that wouldn't make any fucking sense if it was Sakuko. That'd be so fucking weird if it was Sakuko. I would be kind of upset if the twist was it's Sakuko all along. It'd be hilarious, but it'd also be really bad. Help Shimizu Hinako it, please. Yeah, don't worry, we will. Hey, look at that axe. I'll help her, alright. She's part of the family now. Or something, I don't know. Alright, time to run through. We're so close to the end. Oh, we can use a sword for a little bit if we want to. Oh no, let's use the crowbar, because crowbar sucks. Actually, I don't think it's bad, but we don't have the pipe either, so whatever. You know what's interesting? I don't think there is a theme of tradition in this game, but there's not that much. It's not that prevalent. Like it kind of just
私の生き様みたい。今はとにかく進むんだ。諦めるものか。
like you can tell how tradition has twisted people, but it's not like the main core theme, right? It's just something that happens. Like you can see how it affects people, but it's not necessarily like everything, which I kind of think is cool. Because I feel like it's very easy to make this game like all about, oh, it's the traditional families and everything.
あなたは誰？どうして私を操ろうとしていたの？
Yeah, exactly. Who are you? Like, at least Shu admitted his mistake, right? But who the hell are you?
お前らの思い通りにはならないぞ。私はもう自分の望むものが何なのか分かってるから。
That's a good thing. I guess you really can't do anything about that. That's
邪魔する
annoying.
な。どけ。
Nice. Alright, these are gonna pop. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, that works. One more. Alright, one more. And dead. Yep. Shine Kusu. Anyways, that means scum in Japanese. We don't need... Actually, we don't need this many Higashis. I did want more first aids. I don't even know if we need the first aids by the end of this. I don't even know if we need the toolkits by the end of this. I mean, I'm pretty sure we don't need this many toolkits, but you know, whatever. I assume the doll wouldn't be here, right? No, it's still here.
今度こそもう後戻りはできない。
It's still here. Odd. Bandage, divine water. I mean, again, I don't think we need anything. You know what's interesting? There's an antique comb and a carcass. They're both meant for sacrificing. They're both, yeah. They're not actually things that help us in battle or to move on. They're things that help us ask for assistance. They're things that we give away to ask for help instead of taking things into our own hand. Though I say that, but then there's also a fucking kitchen knife here, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a free kitchen knife, I guess. We don't need... You know what? We don't need this many toolkits. I'll take the axe as well, or replace this one. Bandage, don't need. Don't need. Do I need this first aid kit? Sure. Oh my god, I keep almost saving over it. It's 27:22. Wait, I've done this one faster than the other game through other playthrough. Holy shit. How'd I? Wow. Okay. Good job, me. All right, let's go. The ending of the game. Let's see how this is. Oh wait, actually, including all this part, it's gonna be like probably 20 minutes long. Okay. Let's have the katana because it's cool, and that's about it. I want the katana out. I want my weave weapon. Oh, we're not gonna destroy the shrine anymore, right? Oh, we have the pipe.
ひなこ。あなた、ひなこなの？
お姉ちゃん、私たちは誰かのおもちゃにされているの。
My ass sound crazy.
私を嫁がせたい何者かと、それを妨害したい何者かが私を二つに引き裂いて戦わせている。
そんなことって。
とても苦しい戦いだったけれど、私はようやくそれに気づけたの。人に望まぬ選択を強いること、それをせかすこと、私たちはそれと戦わなくちゃいけないって気づけたから。ごめんね、お姉ちゃん。ごめんね、お父さん、お母さん。私やっぱり親不孝者だと思う。でも本当に私の幸せを願っていてくれるなら、この暴挙をどうか許して。
I get it now. Interesting. So Junko just lets her, yeah, because it's her choice. Ah, interesting. I mean, does she have to?
私の選択、そして私たちをもてあそぶ者たちへの抗議。うわ
Oh, is Junko gone again? I mean, we shouldn't be
どうして
fighting.
私たちはどちらかが殺されなければならないの？
You don't have to, though.
どうして私たちは殺し合うしか対話ができないの
？Oh, something's controlling us? Like, actually? Oh, what the fuck? The gods? The gods are real? What the fuck? That's cool as shit though. Wait, the gods are real? What the fuck, game? Oh god damn it. I was like, even he's being possessed. Oh.
そのようなものが里に現れるたびに我らは一族の跡取りにそのものを嫁に欲するようまじないをかけた。
Oh, even he's being manipulated.
歴代の跡取りたちは皆うまくたぶらかしてめとってきたがこたびの跡取りはくどいな。
Because he actually fell in love?
人間の娘一人たぶらかせぬようでは未熟が過ぎる。
豊樹さんはずっと私をお嫁さんにしたい一心でずっと努力してきたって孤独にずっと笑うな。
Yeah, you don't want to see a pissed Hinako.
一生懸命に悩んで生きてきたことゆきさんを笑うな。
Does that mean the fox we fought before was like also
私は初め
manipulating?
全然乗り気じゃなかった。でも彼の気持ちを知るうちに
And this.
私も同じくらい一生懸命考えなくちゃならないって思ったの。
Oh, I automatic counter. Nice. Yeah, so I get that's it. So there's also the other god, the
お父さんみたいになるかもしれない。
This is cool as shit, dude. It's the doll.
私の悩みを笑っていいのは未来の自分だけだ。
Oh, and you know what's cool? We're using the sword, which
彼の
represents.
思いに応えることで私の人生は何を得られる？
And like we're using the sword
何
that's
を失う？
his.
何が変わって何が生まれる？女の幸せは男に愛されること。そんな魔法の言葉で私の悩みは解決しない。
Too early. Yeah, I get it. This is so fucking cool. I love this so much, dude. Oh, that is sweet as shit. And don't get me wrong, the combat's not amazing. It's still cool though. The only downside is we are sharing our things, so I am losing sanity. Oh. Get fucked, idiot. Go. I love this.
真剣に悩んで不安や悩みを抱えてその上で羽ばたく勇気が持てるか私たちは問うんだ
I love the perfect dodging this shit. Oh, I didn't perfect dodge that. It's fine. Woo! Get fucked, idiot! So this is the fox, but why is the fox fighting with the this one? I don't know. Like, why are they fighting? Oh, I didn't have stamina. Oh. Woo! Oh, failed. That's right. I'll walk towards you slowly. I finally did it. Fucking dodged it properly. Oh, wait, what? Was that a grab attack? Oh, shit. I didn't know he could do that. Get fucked.
私を嫁入りさせる気なら覚えといて琴之さんを笑うことは誰だろうと許さない
Man, nice. Oh, that was easy. Oh, he's dead. You suck, dude.
私たちがどんな未来を選ぶかわからないけど何を選んでも悩んだ分だけ受け入れられるもし悩み抜かなかったら何を選んでも受け入れられない私たちが望むのは静かに悩める静寂だけお前のおせっかいはいらない
I see.
それは私たちの悩み私たちだけの悩みお前におもちゃにされる言われはない
Oh, I missed. Yeah, get fucked. I don't think I can stop him in time. Oh, I missed. Oh well. Yeah, dodging backwards is easier for that attack, I guess. Yeah, dodging backwards is easier. Holy shit, I didn't realize that. I should have realized that, because he moves forward with that attack. But I'm stupid. Pablo? Oh, I failed it again. Yeah, not this time, bitch. And he's gonna dodge. See if I dodge it. Oh, I fucked up. I always fail that. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. He's probably almost dead though. Oh, he's dead. Okay, so the doll was in the other thing, and then the fox was in Kotoyuki.
必ず供養するからね
Oh, resentment of the doll? Honestly, that part was cool, but I think in terms of... So the gods are real? Because she has divine power. I thought it was gonna be... I thought it was Sakuko has divine power. And what does he mean by both of you? He sees both of them? Like, actually? Is this actually happening or is this in our head? I'm so confused.
本当にすまない。久しぶりの祝言に酒が過ぎたのだろう。普段は温和な方なのだ。
どうすればいいの？
The Fox
この場は
God?
私が何とかしておく。
琴雪さん、一緒に。
すまなかった。私は君に全てを与えたつもりで、君が一番欲していたものに気づけなかった。私も君と同じものが欲しくなったのだ。君への愛は酔狂なまじないによって生み出されたものではないと。
Wait, what a good dude. I'm sorry, but bag him as a husband. He is 10 out of 10.
行きなさい。
Amazing as a guy. Rich, kind, handsome.
もし私たちへの愛が本物だったなら、
And you guys actually do kind of love each other.
また会いましょう。
Ah.
私たちもしっかり悩んで答えを用意しておきます。
So there really was magic involved. I didn't think there was actually supernatural things. I feel like this changes the game again. Holy fuck. There's actually supernatural things going on. The pills probably didn't help with that. Or maybe the pills included supernatural things as well. So is the fox just fucking drunk right now? Is he just being like an old grandpa? Is that what he is? I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping to see like an older Hinako. I think it would make more sense. She's not in high school, right? I don't know. I mean, what about the divine tree? And the water dragon? Where did those guys come from? Like, are they not they must be involved somehow then, right? But you don't see them. You just see the fox and the god who defeated the water dragon, because that's the god. Kind of confused. Yeah, slightly confused. Adding the whole supernatural thing confused the shit out of me. I think in terms of like, for me personally, I think the best ending so far, like not including the actual end credits, where like the surprise thing, I think I actually like the one where she got married the most, funny enough. You know, except for the last part where, you know, she's screaming with her face cut off. That was terrifying. But I guess in this one it's supposed to be like the choice where like she's actually choosing, she's no longer a puppet, which I think is probably, yeah, the best ending. But in terms of like, I'm a sucker for happy endings, right? And knowing that they're both like just thinking on it kind of sucks, but that's how life goes, and I think that's fine. I think this game is good. I don't know, 3+ playthroughs is kind of rough if I'm being honest. Finding out at this ending that there actually is supernatural things going on kind of messes with me, because like, I mean, I get it for Aliens as a joke ending, but like for it to actually be a thing that's in the game when everything's been set as like not supernatural, like it's just in our heads and like, you know, it's because of the drugs or the toxins, or like they can all be in a weird way explained away. Having supernatural things actually happen is kind of rough, because it's like, well, does that mean everything we went through is actually happening? Like, it actually happened? Because that's fucking weird. I would be like, is no one else questioning this or seeing this? Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? I guess it could be that our vision is changing. But like, I mean, if there's supernatural things going on and Hinako's just swinging at monsters in town and there are people around, well, what the fuck is going on, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know that the town is empty, but even then, like, they have to have gone somewhere. Maybe the whole town went to the Tsuneki residence to celebrate the birthday. I mean the wedding. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I think I love the transition from the boss fights. That's pretty cool. Is this game made on Unreal Engine 5? Because that seems something Unreal Engine 5 can do, which I think Remnant of the Ashes actually did. Remnant of Ashes has like a boss where they have like Remnant of Ashes 2 specifically has a boss. The final boss has like a transition thingy. Really fucking cool. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend seeing it or playing it. It's really fucking cool. Actually just see it. Playing it, you have to beat the whole game, right? So, but yeah, I wonder if this is using the same system that they have. I'm pretty sure they're on the Unreal Engine. It seems like so. Overall, I think this game is good. I just don't know if I like it with 3+. 3+ with the twist of like supernaturals. Because like the thing is, when you get this, let's say I was dedicated and I got every single ending starting over every single time. Like, so I started the game every single time. Like I started the game over every single time, and I got every single ending, right? This ending just leaves more not loopholes, but leaves more questions, and it doesn't close off everything. Like now I'm like, oh, now I have to play another playthrough to see what's supernatural and stuff, you know? And it's kind of frustrating when this is supposed to be like the ending, right? That's kind of annoying. But I do like that basically Kotoyuki does love her. She might love her, but she might not want to get married yet. Or maybe she's just considering whether she really loves him enough to get married, right? There's always that thing. It's like, I love him, but I don't know if I love him enough to get married. So, all right, letters from Kotoyuki. The days have grown warmer where I am. What is it like in Ebisugaoka? I can still recall the startling beauty of dandelions peeking out through the cracks in the stone wall. I'd like to express my appreciation for the letter you sent me. It was quite enlightening. I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavored senbei for the first time just the other day. I must have been quite a sight to see a man dressed in a suit buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with children outside the candy store. The children laughed when they saw me, saying that real grown-ups don't buy such cheap snacks, and so I explained to them how I wasn't able to eat many treats as a child, which is why I'm eating them now. When they heard that, they began swarming around me and telling me all the different delicious ways you can eat sauce-flavored senbei. Though I must say, I was taken aback when a child suggested I try putting strawberry jam on it. Imagine such a scene, a full-grown man eating snacks with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt like I had regained part of my lost childhood. I intend to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live life to the fullest. And once I have done so, I hope to reevaluate my feelings towards you for you. Oh, interesting. Even he needs to reconsider. Was he under the fox's spell? Oh, yeah. Well, actually, he was. We knew he was a puppet as well of the fox, right? He had a strong desire to just make her into his wife. So it's not even like fully his choice either. He might have truly been in love with her, but there's always the idea of the spell affecting the both of them. But I think this is such a good scene as well, right here, where it's like a grown man is hanging out, like buying children's stuff. See, that would be embarrassing for a lot of people, but it's fine. It's normal. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. So I think that's a very good, I think this is very good as well. I like it. Cool. And this is the ending, I guess. Okay, cool. Oh wait, never mind. Whoa, the arm. Whoa.
琴雪さんみたいに生きてみたい。誰かをものすごく好きになって、その人のためにものすごく努力して、情熱のすべてを注ぎ込むような一途で一生懸命な生き方をしてみたい。今度は私から琴雪さんに求婚するくらいの勢いで 一生懸命に。私はまだ決まってないけど、とにかく何かに一生懸命に。何それ。
Cool. I like how yeah. Like it's the idea of like they both want to still do something.
ここは静かだね。誰も邪魔しない、せかさない。いるのは私たちだけ。うん。私たちだけで行く末を決められる。
Do they just have superpowers now? Questions.
こんな静かなイビスガ丘は初めてかも。
This is the first time they actually say the town's name.
ここは私たちだけの静寂のイビスガ丘だね。
Wait, Silent Ebisugaoka? Like Silent Hill? Where is everyone then? If the town's silent, but why is it silent? Is everyone gone? They did mention it was a dying town. Ooh, it's the bell. Wait, Junko's bell? I don't know. I feel like this ending leaves off a lot of more questions. I think it's cool. It's a nice ending, but it leaves so many questions. I'm really not a fan of that. I think an ending like this should be like whole. I mean, whole in the sense of like I don't know. There's a bit of something missing for it to be super satisfying, I think. I'm not saying they have to get. The whole point is that they're not ready to make a choice. They just want to wait and think. I think that's beautiful. I think they did that part perfectly. My only issue is, again, there's so many questions now. Like, why is the town empty? You know? Do they actually have superpowers? Like, is it actually the two of them, or is it just one of them? You know, like, what the hell is going on? You know, where is she living? Where is everyone? You know, like, it's kind of confusing, and I kind of wish that was answered. I think this game, I think this game doesn't necessarily have to be a Silent Hill game. I think as a Silent Hill game, it's fine. It's good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's better than, I mean, in my opinion, it'd be like the 5th favorite game, I guess, because of 5th? 4th? I forgot. I'd like Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this would be my 5th favorite game. Compared to all the other Silent Hills, like, you know, I think this one's good. I think it could have been good as a standalone. If I'm being perfectly honest, I think it would have been a good standalone game. I know a lot of people, if it was a standalone game, they would have been like, oh, look, it's just like Silent Hill. And I think that's not a bad thing. That's fine. You know? Yeah, okay, cool. You have another game that's like Silent Hill. What's the problem, you know? I would love more games that are like Fatal Frame. You know, I don't want just Fatal Frame. I want other games like Fatal Frame. So I think the game kind of sucks that it doesn't have its own IP, I guess, because I think it could have its own IP. But at the same time, as a Silent Hill game, it fits in the theme, and I think it's good enough. Like, I think it's fine, you know? I think it works. Again, it's better than a lot of the Silent Hill games that have came out in the past, I don't know, like, ages now, you know? So that's a good sign. I mean, well, to be fair, 2 came out last year, so yeah, never mind. 2 was great, but like, you get what I mean, right? 2's a remake, so I've said it before, I don't care that it doesn't have Silent Hill in it. I don't give a shit. I think the themes are very Silent Hill-esque. I like the art, I like the music, I like the world building. I like a lot of it, you know? Like, I like the way they told the story in a sense. Like I said, I don't know how they could fix it. I'm not smart enough. Like I have no idea how they could fix it. But I would really prefer them somehow making at least the New Game Plus, the third playthrough, less painful, if that makes sense. New Game Plus was fine. I actually enjoyed playing the game on New Game Plus. Maybe it's because I turned it down to story mode, but I think there was enough changes in New Game Plus that I didn't mind it. But in New Game Plus, it was, by that point, it was kind of boring. I didn't really enjoy it. And then obviously having to redo the certain parts to get the next ending is also kind of boring as well. There wasn't enough changes. I'm sorry. I think the best parts of the game are really top tier, and the worst parts of the game are like mid. You know, like there's no like super awful part of the game. I'll say that. Like I don't think any part of the game is like awful. You know, but there are parts of the game that are like when they're good, they are fucking amazing, is what I'll say. Sure, we'll save over this one, because why not? Look, we are missing the ending. Oh no, whatever. But yeah, I think, oh, that's awesome. I love that. Oh look, they're just two sitting there. Yeah, I think this is cool. I like the game. I don't really have anything else to say. I've said pretty much my thoughts. Usually by the time, like by around like not even the first ending, like you pretty much get your decision of the game, right? Like I mean, the first ending I was confused as fuck. But by the second time, halfway through, I was like, yeah, I get this game, you know? And again, I kind of really wish the gods didn't come out of nowhere. I thought they were all fictional, you know, but it seems like there really is magic and supernatural shit going on. Which, again, if there is, then where the fuck is the divine tree? Where is the water geyser, the water dragon, evil water dragon, whatever? I don't understand it. Where are they coming from? You know, like what the fuck? It's just kind of out of left field. And then they mentioned about a fertility goddess, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? So now I'm thinking that might play a role, and because the fox is taking over its role, so it's like it might be pissed as well. And then it's like, well, then what about Sakugo? Because like, apparently we're the ones with divine power, but then what about Sakugo? Doesn't Sakugo have divine power, or is it something that it's like not a mental thing, but it's like, or is she just making it the fuck up? Like, what is going on? You know, because now there's actual supernatural stuff or gods. So Sakugo might not be talking out of her ass. But if she's not talking out of her ass, then what the fuck is going on with everything in town and everything, you know? Like it's Oinari-sama really actually killing people who disagree with it or insult it? Like that's crazy, right? Like, you know, there's things I don't like that they added in that by adding the supernatural things in the end really like fuck up the world, and I don't really like that. I think it's very suitable for teenagers, like people who are in high school, maybe even college, high school or college, you know, who's going through like not necessarily puberty, but yeah, I guess puberty along with like the future on like what they want to do, you know, because like right now it speaks to society where like a lot of people are expected to like, you know, go to college, go to work, or just find a work in general. Like the idea is to work, keep moving, keep grinding. And there's no time to like stop and just think of like what you really want, unless if, you know, you're rich or something. And even then, if you're rich, you have expectations. Like Kotoyuki, he has expectations of his family to do certain things and behave a certain way. He never really lived his life, you know. He had to do what was from the family. Like he had to follow rules, do certain things to become a successor and everything, you know. I think this game can resonate with a lot. Well, not even just obviously teenagers, but it can also resonate with adults, obviously. Again, I think the major issue with that is that you have to play like 3+ routes essentially. Oh yeah, 3+ routes. You have to basically play all 4 routes, I think, to really have it hit home, which kind of sucks. And overall, I think this game takes like what, 5 hours for this one? 5 hours 30 minutes maybe, I don't know. You could have played it faster, obviously, like 10, assuming the first playthrough was like 10 hours, and let's say the second playthrough is like 8 hours, right? Somehow you're able to cut off 2 hours, and then you have to do another 6 hour. That's like 20 something hours for this game, which I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of the same shit. But if you want to find out like different notes and stuff, you have to look around. And if you have to look around, it takes up a lot of time. And you're just retreading a lot of the same ground, fighting the same enemies, and it just gets really boring, you know? I don't know how they would solve the problem. Like I said, I don't know a good solution to it. Usually I'm able to give some kind of solution to things because I don't like just complaining and not giving a solution out, or like a way that could be solved potentially. But for this one, I don't know. I don't know how they could have fixed it. I don't know how you could tell a story with like how you can tell each story and still have a satisfying world, right? Without rushing everything. Because I think every ending is actually pretty good, except for, again, I don't really like the ending where, surprisingly, where you don't get married when you just run away with Shu. I actually don't like that ending, surprisingly enough. I'm just not a fan of like people being deluded, I guess. Not deluded, but like staying in the past. I think you have to move on, right? Like that's just the fact of it. But yeah, I was actually not a fan of that, and I thought I would be a fan of that ending, but I wasn't. And I actually liked the marriage ending until, you know, the ending where we found out everyone's just a fucking puppet apparently. Without knowing that, I think it'd be a great ending. But anyways, I think that's a bit for now. I don't really think there's anything else to say about the series. I think besides the visual bugs I had, the game was pretty okay. Well, visual bugs and the I don't know what it is, like that frame spike thing where, like, you know, in certain areas you get super laggy and like I just like my mouse just goes crazy. Besides those two problems, I think the game ran pretty okay. It's a beautiful game. It can definitely be optimized more, but I don't think they will. I think the team that made this just won't optimize it, unfortunately. I wish they kind of would. I think today right now it's, I think, what, $70? Let me check. If you were to, yeah, $70. If you were to buy the game at $70, I'll always say this: price and value is subjective. Everyone knows it's subjective. I don't think it should be a $70 game. I enjoyed it. 20 something hours, yeah, sure is a lot, but like I said, it's retreading a lot of ground. I would have probably bought this game at 40 or 50. If it was $40, no questions asked. If it was $50, still fine of a game. And if you buy this game on a sale, I think it's fine. Like $30 or under, which is a sale, I'll buy it. Like, it's good. I know $40 is like, I think 40. Look, this is boomer me. Like, this is when I actually used to, you know, when you used to be able to buy games at 40 at full price. You know, like, this is a boomer version of me where I'm like, oh, this game's probably like around 40 price. Like, it's probably outdated. You know what I mean? Because unfortunately, like I said, a lot of the content is just retreaded grounds. So it's like repeated stuff over and over again. You have to go through a lot of the same shit over and over again. So you're not actually experiencing new things, and that's why I would say 40. The game is good. Like, I think it's a solid game. For me personally, I think if it was 40, definitely a buy. 50, a buy. 60, I do actually think it's a bit stretching it, funny enough. I don't think it should actually be a $60 game, funny enough, even though that's like a normal price game. They're missing something about it that adds, like, to me, for me, that puts that $60 range value. I don't know what it is. It's subjective. Like I said, it's kind of like I'm just bullshitting right now. The graphics are beautiful, but I don't think graphics are what should price the game. You know what I mean? Because in this day and age, anyone can make an Unreal game and it's gonna look beautiful. Now, is it gonna be good? That's a different story, right? I hate this is because it's not a fair comparison to Silent Hill and Silksong, but Silksong is a $20 game, and I'm sorry, but if I had to compare, like, if I had to tell people which game to play, Silksong or Silent Hill, I would say Silksong. Now, again, it's not a fair comparison because if there's this horror game player who's like, oh, what game should I play? Should I play Silksong or Silent Hill? I'd be like, play Silent Hill because you like horror games, you know? I think this is a great game. It's not like horror. I don't like it's a lot of body horror, you know, there's a lot of jump scares. It's not like actual like dark quarters. I've said this before. There's not a lot of dark quarters. There's not a lot of like spooky atmospheric moments. There are, but I think but like there's very little of it. You know what I mean? And I think that's fine. I don't want this to be like a copy of Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 does what it does very well. If you haven't seen Silent Hill 2, the remake, it has a lot of small corridors, has a lot of enemies just hiding and like not even doing anything until you look at it, and then it starts attacking you. Like, it's fucking beautiful, you know? This game has a lot more like body horror, jump scares. Both have great atmosphere. It's just they're two different types of horror games, and they're both very good. But yeah, I think this game is great. I would recommend it. You know, like I said, $70 is pricey. It is pricey. But it is modern game prices now, so it is what it is. I think that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the series. It's gonna be a bitch to edit this, so please appreciate my efforts. Or don't. I don't actually care. It's up to you. You do you. Be happy. Whatever makes you the happiest, right? But yeah, I'm gonna go off. Tomorrow we're gonna play some Silksong, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know this is weird to say this while I'm in the recording session. You know what? Let me end the recording first. I'm gonna go now. Thank you for anyone who came to watch it live. Vaughn on YouTube, I appreciate it as always. Thank you for yeah, I'm gonna do my outro. Feel free to leave now if you haven't already left. If you like my content, feel free to subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter/X. I appreciate it. I'll see you all next time for my next series. All right, bye.